What is happening, everyone? Welcome to the club. A huge clash today. Arsenal take on Manchester City. This could be the day that Arsenal reignite their title bid, or it could be the day that the title bid is officially extinguished. Going through it today is the wonderful Buvey.
Great to see you, mate.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm fantastic.
Yeah. Miles is in the house. Feeling confident?
Yeah, of course. We always beat these.
You had a trim.
Yeah.
Very nice. You both had a trim, in fact.
Yeah.
You both had a
trim for the big game.
haircut,
I knew it was a big
100.
game.
It's a trim
I'm sat next to Miles, obviously the best looking guy on social media.
Oh, thanks.
So I need to get a haircut as well.
That's bigger than YouTube.
And Adam's here feeling very sorry for himself. How are you?
I'm all right.
You've not spoken in about an hour, mate.
Yeah, I know. He literally sat next to me. It's the first time I've heard him
I
speak.
miss Marcus. I'll get over.
He's on to bigger things, the Champions League side.
He's on. Yeah, mate. We'll talk about that. Massive game today, though, at the Emirates.
Yeah, big game today. Obviously, if we lose today, it's completely over.
It's embarrassing if you lose today.
I don't think it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's still Manchester City. It's still a big club, boys. It's still a good team. But I don't want to lose to you, boys. I don't want Buvey to say we stopped you from winning the title.
Absolutely. And before we go any further, I need to let you know that today's stream is brought to you by the one, the only Sky Bet. We are honoured to partner with Sky Bet for the rest of the season. It has been sensational to work with them, and they have brought something truly amazing. Check out the link in the description below. You get a £5 free bet when you place a bet on Arsenal versus Manchester City. It really is that simple. Place a bet on Arsenal versus Manchester City and you will get a totally free bet worth £5. Thank you so much to Sky Bet. It is a fantastic offer, so make sure that you check out the link in the description below. Buvey, you going to batter them?
Yeah, and I'd look on Sky Bet at Mamouche scoring. I think he's due a goal. Obviously scored a goal against Chelsea that was ruled offside, but it was a good finish and good movement. He looks absolutely electric, Mamouche. I can't say that about, obviously, Kushyanov. Victor Rice hasn't played yet. Spent a lot of money, Man City. Maybe a lad from Porto coming in on Monday, but Mamouche looks unbelievable.
What do you reckon the movements are at Man City with these signings, Buvey? What do you think the aspiration and hope is? Is it now? I mean, I say this with respect. Are you, for the rest of this season, trying to become a great cup team?
Yeah, and come second and create a basis where Kushyanov comes in, Vitor Rice comes in, obviously Mamouche, maybe the lad from Porto, as I said, and they all build this foundation that next season City compete on multiple fronts. I think there's a feeling in the club that City were only a few inches away from this season of being, running for the Premier League title. Obviously things collapsed. Rodri got injured. Obviously some major dips in form. But I think these January transfers aren't panic buys. I think they're the kind of transfers that should have just been made in the summer.
Right. So the league form is still important. You want to finish second?
I think so, and build a platform where you say you can't win 5 in a row. It's like what City fan says, we have to win 5 in a row.
Yeah,
Can we do
I agree
3 in a row or 2 in a row after this season?
Yeah, and what about you, Miles? A win today? Are you still dreaming of a title? I felt like Liverpool's win yesterday could be the straw that broke the camel's back. I think a lot of people were looking at that game, that fixture, as a potential banana skin for Liverpool.
Yeah, it was. And obviously, Bournemouth yesterday had some great chances to actually get a result from Liverpool yesterday. So that's a bit damning. But yeah, we're still in it as it stands right now. We're 9 points behind them. But if we win this game, obviously we go 6 points behind.
And then they play Everton.
Then they play Everton. But obviously that's another game in itself. But I still think we've got a chance. But honestly, I don't think we're going to win the league this season.
Out of 100,
if you
what
beat
chance
Man
is it?
City, if Arsenal win today, it's interesting. 100%. That's an interesting question. But we've just said there to Miles, out of 100, what percentage?
30.
What do you think?
30%.
That's quite high, isn't it?
Very high.
Well, I'm not giving 70%.
Do you know?
I think you got a 2% chance.
I was going to say 20 if they win today.
I'll say 30 if we win today.
I think you got 2% chance. I think it's 2.
What about with the win today?
About 2%, 3% then.
So the rest of the league's got what then?
No, Liverpool got 97% chance. No one else. It's only you and Liverpool can win the league, and they're 95% chance.
What about with the win today, though? If they beat you today, affects things at all? Does it move the needle on your percentage point?
It gets them further away from us. That's what Arsenal are really worried about, and no Arsenal fan will say this. They're worried about City finishing above them. That would be the real issue. They're worried about that.
It's embarrassing that you're down there anyway. So what difference does it make? You should be there anyway.
Yeah, but
So
at the
you
moment
finish
we're
above Arsenal.
equidistant between.
It means nothing, Buvey.
We're closer to you than you are to Liverpool.
Buvey, if you finish on 82 points and we finish on 81, it means nothing to me. It means nothing to Arsenal fans.
If you finish below this City side that have been so shit for 2 months.
Well, it clearly does. You're like running around saying be humble, putting up pictures of Erling Harland and that.
Well, he has to be humble because what's he done since then?
But why are Arsenal fans saying it?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying this is has to be humble.
No, but you know the be
Arsenal fans
humble.
going on like they're top.
No, but you know the be humble comment. You know that's when it went wrong for Man City.
Exactly.
Like you can actually
but
trace
it's not
it
exactly
back.
gone right since then for Arsenal, has it?
But it's got nothing to do with us, though. He said it to us.
Yeah.
So why should I be mad at that?
It's called a red herring, and it's a red herring. That
I don't know.
Correlation doesn't mean causation, does it?
I don't know.
I think if you had Rodri and you got Harland saying stay humble, and Harland do it, as long as you got Rodri, City are probably top of the table right now.
Yeah, but you don't.
So it's the same thing, isn't it?
So is that one man team then?
Well, most sides are. If Ronaldo's not playing for Real Madrid, they don't win all the Champions Leagues. They won it, back to back.
I don't know.
Of course, every great side is a one-man team on some level.
Nah.
Arsenal, the Invincibles were really without
No, but
Henry.
not-
Who were they?
Do you know what? I don't think that the Man City issues have actually boiled all the way down to to Rodri. I think it's far broader than that. I don't think like say Manchester United didn't win the league. Sorry, say Manchester City didn't win the league by 3 points and they were still neck and neck with Liverpool, and then they didn't win it. You'd go, oh, with Rodri, they would have picked up those extra points.
Of course not.
Losing 9 out of 11 is so much bigger than Rodri.
Of course.
I do disagree, unfortunately.
What, really?
I think City has a chance City would have been top of the table right now. Maybe even top of the Champions League if Rodri stays fit for all of those games.
So you back my argument.
Seriously, I
It's a
think he's
one-man
that
team.
good.
Wow.
He makes the defence better. He makes the midfield better ahead of him. He makes Harland better. He makes everyone better.
But you wouldn't lose
It's
9 out of
crazy.
11. Like,
It might
9
be
out of
2
11.
out of 11 we lose. Maybe we still lose. We're not the perfect side, and you're right about that. But he makes everyone better, Rodri.
We've
He's a
lost
generational talent.
We've lost our best player in Bukayo Saka, and we haven't lost 9 out of 11. When
Yeah.
Liverpool, so that's a poor excuse. You shouldn't lose 9 out of 11 by losing one player. If Arsenal, God forbid, touch wood, lost Saliba for the rest of the season, I don't expect us to lose 9 out of 11. That's impossible.
Yeah, but we've had injuries to Ruben Diaz as well. Injuries to John Stones.
Yeah, but
We've
you
had
spent- how much
we've
money
had
have you
more
spent?
injuries than you.
City's issues feel bigger than the Rodri
Yeah,
thing. though.
way bigger, way bigger than one player. One player doesn't carry your team.
If what you're trying to say is signing Ilkay Gundogan because everyone thinks Rodri's going to stay fit for 50 games, you're right about that as well. Of course, or keeping Bernardo Silva, you're right about. But it all stems from Rodri because they basically thought Rodri could stay fit and be invincible for 50 games and not get injured.
Yeah.
That's what they thought.
I wonder if Pep Guardiola, looking back, do you think, and obviously we've seen Declan Rice going to start today, we've seen the form he's in, since he's signed for Arsenal, he's never lost to Man City. There was a time when it genuinely looked like Declan Rice was going to sign for City. Yeah, error, right? Error from you to not get that one over the line, if you could have done. Let's assume that you could have done.
There was an argument at the time he wouldn't have started for that City side 2 years ago. Right now he starts for City, of course he does. I'm not trying to wind anyone up, but 2 years ago with Ilkay Gundogan in the form he was in, scoring the quickest goal in FA Cup final history of one of them, he wouldn't have started with De Bruyne, Gundogan, Foden, and Rodri.
There is a truth to that, but Pep Guardiola and maybe the recruitment team at Manchester City, their responsibility would be to try and preempt these problems.
Yeah, facts.
Oh yeah.
And Gundogan was getting older as well, so that's the whole point of view.
Bringing him back is terrible. And actually, it's what we've said for years on this show. It's the Calvin Phillips transfer. If that goes right, and it's not Calvin Phillips, it's someone else, or Calvin Phillips arrives and he hits the ground running, he is the player that I actually thought he was in 2021, years ago now. It's 4 years ago.
I can't believe what's happened. Like, Calvin Phillips' story is actually, I mean, it's fascinating and a little bit boring, so let's not do it massively. But it's mental, right?
Was he overhyped though to begin with?
Yeah, maybe.
That's the
Maybe
thing.
that's part of it.
Because-
But he was. But facts of the matter are, he was really good for England that tournament.
Yeah.
But maybe we're overestimating. Do we all overstate international football?
Of course.
Do we overstate?
Of course.
Like, you know, when I don't know, Messi wins the World Cup with Argentina, beating the might of Australia along the way.
Yeah.
Do we go Ballon d'Or for Messi? Like, do we
yeah.
overhype international
That's a
football?
good shout, yeah.
Yeah, but-
Because every club signs those players, don't they? The World Cup players.
Yeah.
There must
Yeah,
be some
Karol
example.
Poborski. Karol Poborski after Euro 96.
Joel Campbell for Costa
Joel
Rica.
Campbell, Costa
Do you know what I
Rica.
mean?
Mitsuko.
Joel Campbell, Costa Rica. Davil Suker.
There must
Yeah,
be an
Davil
England
Suker
one.
got to. If they finished third in the World Cup, didn't they?
Yeah, when we signed him.
And Arsenal signed him. Yeah.
Is there an England one?
Or Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
Phillips.
fine.
Calvin
yeah,
Phillips.
Yeah. Anything else? Is there anything else?
Any other
Like had a
players
big
that-
transfer, flopped after having a great England
James
tournament.
Rodriguez.
James
Yeah, that's a great
Rodriguez is an
shout.
excellent
That's literally
shout.
the shout.
2014, the World Cup in 2014 belonged to James Rodriguez, didn't it?
Goal against.
It was a goal at the Maracanã off the bar. It was against our group. It was meant to be England playing in it.
Yeah.
So it must have been
Costa
against.
Rica.
It must have been against Costa Rica because
Yeah.
it was meant to be us. Because that's the game that I had tickets for.
That goal was mental.
Mental
Yeah.
goal. And then after that, his career just went a bit.
Yeah, it went. Well, I mean, it ended up at Everton.
He was the best player in the Premier League for a month for
Yeah.
Everton.
Yeah, Ancelotti's Everton, wasn't it?
The
When they were
goal
actually
against
going to win
Spurs
the
he
league.
scored.
Do you remember they were actually going to win the league?
Yeah.
It was.
I thought they were as well.
Yeah, no, very interesting.
So, boys, if Arsenal win this today, is it undoubtable that Liverpool would win the league no matter
No,
what?
listen, Miles, I'm a little bit with you. You got laughed at by Buvey and Adam when you suggested that 30% if they win today. 30 sounds a bit heavy to me, but I think that it's. Look, I believe Liverpool are going to win the league. My prediction is Liverpool win the league, but I also think that if Arsenal beat Man City, Liverpool have a couple of tricky games coming up. I think that 30 is heavy, and I understand you're saying 30 because you support them. I don't have a dog.
I'm just giving it 30 because it's only 6 points, and that's a draw and a loss. Then we're back behind them again.
Yeah.
Then after they lose or draw,
But
then
it's
we're
not,
rough.
if they win their game in hand, it's 9 points.
It's 9, but then
Yeah,
Arsenal
exactly,
still
but
play
you
them as
still
well.
need to win it.
But Arsenal
they
have
will,
the
won't
luxury
they?
of still going to Anfield. I say luxury. It's the luxury from their point of view because they want to win the league.
But we're not looking at this Arsenal side like at the back end of last season where they won 18 out of 19 or something like that, 16 out of
No,
18,
no.
something like that.
No.
We can't even guarantee Arsenal can beat the rest of the sides they have to play.
No,
Couldn't beat Aston Villa.
Without Saka, it just
Yeah,
feels
a bit flat.
feels impossible.
It feels
Boring as well. They're stiff, aren't they? They're stiff.
They're not
They're
stiff,
scared
yeah.
stiff. That's the saying, isn't it? You're scared stiff. They are. They don't want to embarrass themselves.
It's funny
further.
that you call us scared stiff. When was the last time you actually beat Arsenal Football Club? Because every time we play you, we're not
finished
scared.
above you last season.
I said beat us, bro. I never said finish above us.
Yeah, it don't matter. We
We're not
finished above
scared.
you in this
You-
competition. We're talking.
you of
we're
all people
currently
know
live for
that
the Premier
Arsenal-
League game. We finished above you last season.
Just by your lot's reaction, the
Will,
draw, the 2-2,
Erling
you don't know
Haaland?
we're not
Will
scared.
Erling Haaland be getting in the neck? He can't be very popular around North London, can he?
course
Do you
not.
think will he be getting booed today, Haaland?
You should do.
Off the back of all the stay humble and
And throwing the ball in the back of Gabriel's head. These guys,
Yeah.
these guys don't forget this.
You like give it the big one a lot, yeah. You can't take it, you know.
What do you mean?
Arsenal act like they're some big tough team.
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
And then as soon as someone gives it back to you, you start whinging and crying. and
Who's
all
cried?
sorts.
Lots of crying.
These guys have been bullying Harland for how many games?
Bullying.
Bullying?
Bro, when was the last time? Haaland scored one
No,
goal.
Haaland
in the first
scored
half.
against his
right.
Arsenal back
We
line.
bullied Haaland.
Miles is
Haaland
right.
scored against his Arsenal back
Adam,
line.
take your Manchester United hat off.
Wait a minute. I don't care about either club.
Put the
I hate
football
both
cap
of them.
on. Put
I
the
hate
football
both of
cap
them.
on.
And if anything, I hate City a little bit more.
Has Gabriel and
Maybe
Saliba
that's a
bullied
lie.
Haaland? Have
Haaland
they been
scored
bullying
against
Haaland?
Arsenal. You know Haaland scored against Arsenal.
More
Have they been bullying
importantly,
Haaland?
You can't bully the man.
more
that's
importantly,
come
is
to your
Thierry
ground.
Henry bald or is he?
Nah, he's bald. He's
Is that bald?
He's bald by choice, though.
It-
bald by choice.
Is he bald by choice?
But his hairline
Mr.
is way
Burns.
back.
got a Burnsy
I
fan.
mean,
if
it doesn't
goes.
matter. He looks incredible, but is
He
he?
was bald when he was young as well, 25.
No, but that's by choice.
Yeah, by choice.
But is he bald by choice now, or is he
No,
bald?
he must be.
Yeah, because his hairline, if we're going to
No.
do this whole hairline thing,
Why?
if we're going to do this whole hairline thing, his hairline is a
man.
bit back.
I wonder. Mika Richards. How do you feel about transparent glasses?
Wait,
Does
they
he
aren't
need
lenses.
those glasses?
No, they're
That's fashionable.
They're fashion glasses, aren't they? They're not actually glasses.
He was getting it in the neck from Carragher, isn't he? Because he's been Turkey, innit?
Who has?
Richards.
Not Micah
It was
Richards.
Just Micah Richards.
No
Oh,
way.
he didn't
What
need
did he
it.
say?
Because his forehead's like shrunk.
No. He ain't gone to Turkey, bro.
You must. Is he?
No way he's gone to Turkey. He had
If
a
Jamie
strong
Carragher
hairline.
said it, then it.
Yeah.
had
If
a
Jamie,
strong-
I haven't seen the clip, but if Jamie Carragher said it, then it is true.
It's
He
joke.
doesn't-
They're
he doesn't need to
Were they
go
making
to-
jokes? Is it a joke? Because
No,
when
but
I saw
that's a case of truth being said in jest, isn't it?
When I saw Micah Richards, his hairline's strong, bro. He's got a strong hairline.
Yeah, but it will be if you've.
If he's going,
No,
I
but
have to
he's-
go. I'm gonna have to go Turkey now.
he's never been receding though.
I thought my hair was alright.
Your hairline's all right.
But if he has to go, I have to go. Of
If he has to go, I
course,
have
he
to
had
go.
good hairline. Mika Richards.
Adam, you got a strong hairline though, you know.
That's got thick hair.
He's been Turkey.
I got thick hair.
You
That's
just
my
start a
bad.
rumour. Should we start a rumour?
Adam's been Turkey.
Can you go
Adam went Turkey.
Can you go Turkey to get rid of greys? I'll do that.
That shows
do
wisdom,
No,
man.
yeah, you want the grays.
You want the grays? It's wisdom.
Distinguished.
Anyway, Raw, Booth, we got some breaking news from old Fabrizio Romano. The absolute nerd. He says Chelsea keep working on new midfielder with inquiry made to Man City for 2005. But you see, he's just adding to the word count here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when you're in school and you need to hit.
Someone broke
yeah.
that down. I saw a video about
2,000
that.
words.
Why do I need
Yeah.
all this 2005?
Someone did a video about
midfielder?
that. He just like says the same point 3 times in the same tweet. in different
Nico
ways.
Riley.
What's 2005 got to do with it?
It's a bit, it's a bit
I
Irish.
think, can I just?
What does this transfer have
No,
to
it's
do with
French.
it?
That's a French flag.
He's not French.
Did you
With a
see
surname
green?
like
Mate, I'm not having
Did you see green?
O'Reilly.
Did you see green on the left there?
He's French.
He might be colourblind.
He's not French.
Okay.
Oh, a
Yeah.
mango.
Nico. I'm not. There is
said that
no
was
way that O'Reilly is French.
Oh, you thought O'Reilly's
City
English?
don't want to lose future
Really?
control on the player. It's not an easy deal. Follows inquiries made for Mattis Amugu reported last week.
No,
Still
if we lose O'Reilly, I'll pull my hair out. I'll go Turkey and get it back again. Honestly, he's such a talent.
Mate,
This is a nothing
is he
transfer.
good? I don't know anything about this place.
He's got a really high ceiling.
Wait, well, do you know what? No, I love that. He
does. He's played Premier League games.
Buvey.
He's 18 years
Tell
old.
me about Nico O'Reilly.
Well, he's 20 years old. He's born in 2005. He's been linked heavily to Chelsea
And
Football
he
Club.
had some, and how? What about his ceiling?
But as a football fan, I don't care about Man City. Fine, just go Dortmund. Go Dortmund. Don't go to Chelsea. It's a
Mate, I'll
graveyard.
tell you what. The last thing we need is anyone
They get-
born
they get a job.
2005.
No, of course not.
We need somebody born 1990.
Yeah,
35.
Paul Merson.
Yeah, bit of experience.
No, you don't need
Bit
that.
of experience.
You don't need that.
All right, 1990,
1990. That means in 30. Yeah, 30.
1993.
Wait a minute. If you were born in 1990, you're 35 years old. That's mental,
35.
isn't it?
But mate, there's nothing wrong with that kind of signing. Just bring it.
Oh, time's flying.
If
Isn't
we sign in 1993, right? That means that's like when Chelsea signed Michael Ballack. Perfect.
He wasn't 35 when he went.
He was old.
He was 31.
He was old. Yeah.
That's old in this day and age, though. There's only a certain of 31-year-olds that can make it in this day and age, though.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I
though.
think
You know, just
31's the
somebody-
new 21, though, isn't
Just
it?
somebody who's
but
been
that's
there and
old,
done
though.
it.
Players are fitter nowadays.
Yeah, but there's younger players coming up now.
35 is the new 25. No question about
And
it.
orange is the new black.
That's true.
Yeah, and
As
black
a
is the
35-year-old,
orange.
that is very true. That's the most true thing you've ever said. And
figure-
Tottenham have agreed a loan deal with Chelsea for Axel Disasi.
Their defence gets worse.
But, wait for it, he has rejected Spurs' bid because he's already agreed terms with Aston Villa.
What is Village? What are they
Aston
running?
Villa getting Asensio,
You get turned. Spurs get turned down from
Joao
Villa.
Felix.
Joao Felix possibly.
What are they doing over there?
I think they're preparing for life without Watkins.
Well, next summer.
Yeah, but
Why? Easy. How do you
not
lose Duran and
they've
Watkins?
sold Duran
Yeah, no. But why Watkins?
because I think Watkins is off in the
But
summer.
what signings make you think they're
All
prepared?
these
for life?
signings.
Either buying Rashford,
Disasi?
Asensio.
Rashford, Asensio.
Oh,
and
they're
Joao
turning into a
Felix.
joke club.
Joao
They're turning into a joke club.
3 attacking players.
They're turning into a has-been club, mercenary club.
Whoa.
Oh, well,
What they had Duran and Watkins. Duran is 21 years old, ceiling unbelievable. For
money.
With all due respect to Rashford, with all due respect to Asensio, has-beens, aren't they? They're at the end of their 20s. They are has-beens.
yeah, but that's
They are.
that's enough to get them over the line until the summer, though.
But why would Aston Villa, a great club like Aston Villa, right? I get losing Duran because of the money, but Watkins and Duran?
Yeah, but when are they going to get? When are they going to get another big?
can I
We'll
ask
talk
a
about
question
that
here?
a bit later.
How,
though,
how
'cause we-
good, like from an Arsenal perspective, Arsenal are heavily linked with Watkins, right? How good is Ollie Watkins?
He's good, but he's, I
Is
don't,
he
Is he the second best striker in the league?
I think Arsenal could do better.
Who's better than him? Except Harland.
Alexander Isak?
Isak.
I mean, Alexander
Chris
Isak.
Wood.
But also, Boo, sometimes
Chris
you've got to go.
Oh, Chris Wood's on fire.
They just aren't about. They
No,
just aren't
that's
about.
the issue. But that makes him one of the best goal scorers in the Premier League right now. He's
That-
top 3. Top
you
4.
can be one of the best at the moment without being particularly good,
Yeah, I know.
which is a
They
I
sin.
think
love him at
Watkins as well.
Arsenal.
He's been on record of saying when he was at Brentford, I think he was at Brentford last, right? He was asked about Arsenal and stuff
wants it.
in
He supports
an
Arsenal.
interview, and he said, "I'd love to go there."
But if we could get Ollie
Brilliant.
Watkins as well as a striker, because obviously Jesus is leaving.
What? So Watkins?
2 strikers.
So Watkins and another striker.
striker? Yeah, 100%. If you want to try go for honours, you want to try go for the league.
You can't do that though. You're not.
They're not
To
gonna
what
do that,
quality?
because Arsenal-
To what
Arsenal-
quality would you think the second striker should be? Because Watkins isn't going to sign to be the second best at the club.
Yeah, but he's going to get games. It's not about being second best because he's not going to lead the line for Arsenal.
Yeah, but Villa are in the same competitions as you,
No,
basically, and they've sold. They
We're a
can't
bigger
do
club
2
than
strikers.
Aston Villa. We've
No,
got
I know
better
you are. I'm not
aspirations.
saying you're not. I'm not saying you're
No,
not. But
but
what I'm
he
saying is
doesn't
they're
take
fighting
out
on
the
multiple
lead.
fronts,
Yeah.
and they can't hold Duran because they feel they need to get their money for their asset.
But I think Duran's age and kind of like how good he was when he was getting minutes and stuff kind of contributed to that, innit? Like he had to kind
But
of.
big clubs can't
he
have
had to
4
let the
strikers.
peacock fly.
City
with
had
that
4
one.
strikers: Balotelli, Tevez, Aguero. Chelsea had loads of strikers. You can't have them anymore.
I don't think. I don't.
We
think,
sold Alvarez. Do you know what I mean? You can't. Like, Arsenal will have 2 strikers on the books. I don't think.
No, Arsenal wouldn't. But Ollie Watkins coming to Arsenal now, I don't think he minds that. Even if he would not rotation, but he has to fight for his spot. Look, it's basically going to be his last contract. It's Ollie Watkins. He's always supported Arsenal Football Club. It's a big club in Champions League. Like he knows he could be the main stake in the club if he scores goals. He would love to come to Arsenal, regardless if we had plans for another striker.
Who's more likely to win the Champions League this season, Arsenal or Aston Villa?
Arsenal? Are you mad?
Aston Villa.
They've won. They've won it
You're
already.
just talking, Adam.
They've
I'm
won
not
it
just
already.
talking.
They've
I
won
got
it.
reasons for my answer. Ask me for my reasons.
What's your reason?
Unai Emery's better than Mikel Arteta.
I got one. 1982.
Yeah, boy.
mean?
I've got one. Emi Martinez, best keeper in the world.
Boy.
I've got one.
Best keeper in the world.
Saliba, one of the best centre backs in the world.
No, you can't just list players that aren't relevant to the discussion.
Of course,
Emi Martinez is relevant.
of course,
No,
he's
it's
relevant. He's a
not.
defender.
Saliba's won 0. Saliba's won 0. Emi Martinez won the World Cup.
You can't list players that aren't relevant to conversation. Yeah, that would be like going Alan
keep going
Shearer.
around the table. He's going to bring up Skelly.
Quite relevant.
He's
though.
going to bring up
Fairness to
Ethan
Miles.
Ranieri, who's a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
No, you
but
gotta bring up
if we're going to list players
relevant- I never
that
mentioned
aren't
Skelly.
relevant to
I never mentioned
conversation,
Skelly.
you go Gabriel Batistuta.
How about this? I'll do this one for
Go on.
you. Bring up Rice, who's actually won a European trophy at a different club, West Ham.
I could bring up Saliba, one of the best centre backs.
He's
He's
never
not
got-
the best centre back in the world, other than Van Dijk.
No, he's not. He's not better than Kanate
Okay, we're doing this debate.
or Ruben Diaz.
We're doing this debate again.
He's not.
Who genuinely? Okay, so look, who's going to finish higher in the league? Arsenal. Who's going to guarantee play Champions League football next year? Arsenal. Who's going to go further in the Champions League?
Villa.
Arsenal.
Villa.
Birmingham.
Villa.
Do you not want to bet me here on live on stream?
Yeah, what are we betting?
Whatever you want.
Villa.
Okay,
And we don't even know the draws.
Lucas A supporting a
Villa,
quick.
Villa are a better European
They're not.
proposition than
They're not.
Yeah, of
They've
course they
beaten
are.
Bayern Munich so far this year.
Yeah, that's a group stage. We beat PSG.
Yeah, they beat Bayern Munich.
We came third. Where did they?
Bayern are better than PSG.
We lost one Champions League game, despite all this.
They did
madness.
finish above Villa.
Don't worry, that's coming.
Yeah, of course.
Don't worry about that. Those defeats
Come on,
are
boys.
coming
That's us of respect.
real
Yeah?
soon.
Stay humble, eh?
Yeah. and what's so? Do we know anything about it yet? No, it's weird, isn't it? The draw. So Man City have got
Stupid, innit?
Real
No, we
Madrid.
did.
To potentially face Leverkusen or Atletico, which is another draw separately. I had to message our producer Jack. I have no idea what's happening.
And what
I have no
what
idea
is
what's happening.
going on.
But we're going to beat Real Madrid 4-0. Easy across 2 legs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Seriously.
Or that I think that is possible. Or you lose 4-0.
Yeah.
Home and away,
that is
Which is
possible.
more possible.
PSG was bad.
More possible.
They lost to Bruges.
Mate, but
Bruges.
what's it? What Booth? Help me with this one. Genuine, not mocking you here. What's the worst result? Like, you know, if you think about the worst moment for Man City this season, there's been loads. Okay, you got the Man United game, you got the Feyenoord game, Brighton, whatever you decide. What is the what is the nadir of Man City season?
On paper, it would be Man United, but then you'd say a bad Man United side or a bad Man City side can beat each other in a derby. That's
Yeah.
the way it goes. PSG was the worst. The
PSG.
capitulation. 4 goals in 45 minutes conceded. Absolutely outrageous. It was the worst by a country mile.
I think the Sporting one was terrible, though.
The final one as well kind of
Feyenoord.
laid the grounds for a lot of, because like if you win that final game, let's say you go on and win 4-1.
Yeah. But that was
I think
only
a lot
draw.
of the bad form that follows
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
PSG was shocking.
Because as soon as we equalised, we go, we can score again.
Although you never know,
Feyenoord
you
did
never
it.
know, Booth. We could have a new contender for your worst day. It could be about to come up. And just before this game kicks off, we need to say a huge thank you to Sky Bet. They have partnered with us for the rest of the season. We are honoured that they have joined us. And remember, if you bet £5 today, you will get a free bet on the Arsenal versus Manchester City game. So you get a £5 free bet when you place a bet on Arsenal versus Manchester City. It really is that simple. Fantastic work from Sky Bet. We're delighted to partner with them. And that is an offer and a half, eh, Booth?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Make sure you check out the link in the description down below. We're nearly at kickoff.
A £5 free bet when you place a bet on this game. You can't,
I tell you the bet to
the
place. Put £5 on Havertz to score the winner. Havertz is going to score today. He's going
What are the odds of that? 100 to 1?
Mate, don't do that. Don't do
Give me a
that.
fiver.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Miles, just give me a fiver
Don't
for
do that.
even
Last time I did-
suggesting that.
Yeah, betting at your own risk.
I'm
betting
just saying.
at your own risk.
I'm just saying. Last time I did a live stream, we did the Tottenham game. I called everything that was going to happen in the game.
What, everything?
Everything.
What did
I
you
said,
call?
I said we're going to batter them in possession, and what's going to happen? They're going to go on that other end and probably get a goal by who? Son. What does Son do? Score. But I said we're not over it.
It's gone.
Son, whatever his
Yeah,
name is.
fastest cake in the world. Scott.
I said we're not out of it. It's a derby. We will always
It's
score
scone.
goals.
Actually, it's scone.
Gabriel will probably score. What happens? Own goal, but Gabriel, and then we got
There's a lot
on
of
the game.
probabilities you're saying here.
Mate,
But that's what
Yeah,
happened.
but some maybe.
I can tell you what's going to happen.
You know,
today.
it's a forward line, Miles.
Yeah.
Martinelli, Havertz, Trossard.
Not good
That's
enough to
average.
win the
That's
league.
sure.
Like, that's
Worse
an-
than Villa.
That's
It's
an
worse than
average-
Villa.
Worse than Villa.
It's good enough to win today, but it's not good enough
Villa
to
have
win.
got
the league.
Marcus Rashford, who's meant to be the prodigy of Manchester.
But Rashford
on
doesn't
loan.
get into this Arsenal team.
He does.
No, he
So he's
doesn't.
better than Trossard.
No, he's not.
Better than Martinelli. Better than
We're
Martinelli.
doing this again.
Fully focused.
No, genuinely though.
No,
You think
we-
Rashford's better than Martinelli?
No.
Oh, see, I do. I'm not. You know,
So
I'm
what's
not.
Rashford
I'm,
done?
You don't think Rashford's better than
So what does he do other than just
What's
standing there with his
Martinelli
hands in
done?
his pockets?
What's Martinelli?
What does Rashford do other than standing
Come on,
with
man,
his
let's
hands
not
in
be
his
silly
pockets?
here.
No, this
You
is
know,
fascinating.
you know.
No,
wanted
you know.
Marcus
No,
Rashford.
you know. You know.
I've seen
I
some
do
of
not
the
want
Arsenal
Rashford
fans
winning
in
my
your
club.
tweets, by the way.
2 years ago, I would have took
We're
Rashford.
going to talk about Marcus Rashford later on in the video. Booth, some people were suggesting that you forgot about the Spurs 4-0 win at Etihad.
Yeah, but Spurs beat us all every season.
4-0.
Spurs, yeah, it was
against
bad.
Spurs.
I'm saying the one that is, if you're 2-0
one that
up
hits you.
away from home, we're previous European champions against PSG, the perennial bottlers of European football, and they did a PSG on us. We got PSG by PSG.
The one. Do you know the one that hit me
But that's-
was Feyenoord
Yeah,
and Man United a bit. If I'm honest.
embarrassing.
Man
They're all
United,
embarrassing.
Man United a bit.
But we turned a corner.
but
Bruges,
Feyenoord.
Ipswich,
Bruges.
Salford, got Leighton Orient in the FA Cup.
Salford.
To them.
Oh, South.
8-0.
I thought he tried
Paul
to say
Scholes
Chelsea,
was in there.
but couldn't
Paul
quite
Scholes was
say
in there
it.
pulling his hair out. And Nicky Butt crying
God.
into a tissue.
City are clutching at straws this season, man. It's woeful.
If we
for them,
beat
man.
you, honestly, we'll finish above you this season. No question.
Nah, you
There's no question.
I think that.
If they beat
No
you,
question.
if they beat you, what he's saying,
could
what he's
potentially-
saying,
they
I don't think they
It's
will.
not outlandish. If
I
we-
thought-
how
who,
many
do, who do
points?
you think wins?
It's hard
Who do you
because
think
you're
wins
used to
today?
coming second. In the last few years, you've come second a lot. So you're good at coming second. Arsenal are very, very good at coming second in Premier League history. You're very, very good. So maybe we come third.
Right, let's do some predictions. Buvey, don't be a troll.
No. I'll be a 2-0 City. 2-0 City.
Miles,
Having a laugh.
what do you think? Who wins the game?
We beat these today.
Some people think you look nervous as well in the chat.
Miles,
Me?
you do look a bit nervous. You know that.
whatever the result is the
See
result.
the
I'm
mouth
not
dry
out
and that.
there. I've
Yeah.
played on that pitch though.
Do you know what you
but I
remind me
can't
of?
play today.
Have you seen the film Jaws? Do you know when he gets in that
The
cage
shark?
to go down? You look a bit like that.
What the shark itself?
Yeah, no. When
You wish.
when the main man like gets in the cage to go down to find the shark, and he tries to spit in his goggles, and he's got no spit, he's terrified. You do have a bit of
I'm
a.
terrified if there was a shark next to me as well. The blue,
think you win
a big
today?
blue shark. Yeah, we can win 2-0.
There is a big blue shark sat next to you.
Who
as
do you
well.
think wins, Adam?
You know, the game's underway, by the way. You know, because of all this Arsenal trying to give it to City and their fans getting on Harland and that, I think City are going to be really
Oh,
good for this
shock.
game.
Oh,
You think City win?
Adam McKola, you're my biggest hater. I'm telling you. You've never backed my
I love you, Miles. I hate
you're a
Arsenal.
Why are you a hater?
Hater.
Stop being a hater.
I hate
Why?
Arsenal.
You're being a hater.
Oh,
And you like Man City? You're rivals.
I don't like
you
Man
do,
City. I don't
man.
like any of these teams.
See, there we go.
You got to get that clear
Shot on target.
before we start.
Come on, you Gunners. Let's see what you're made of.
I think they beat you, you know.
Probably. They're a good team. Oh my God. They're a good team.
Well,
I think we could beat
Harland-
them. We could definitely beat them.
I think Arsenal. Do you know what? A draw does nobody any favours.
Nothing.
A draw is a bad result for
just
everyone.
Liverpool.
A draw is a great result for Liverpool. Yeah. When I said it does nobody any favours, you're absolutely right. It does. Oh, they're
This is
already
a-
at
this
it.
is a
Gabriel
good
and
one.
Harland are already at
But
it.
I don't want Gabriel to get emotional. Don't get emotionally tied in this. Just play the
It's gonna
game.
be good this year.
Yeah, don't
gonna be
get
good.
too tied
You
up
need a
in the
couple
Harland
of,
thing.
you know, them late challenges.
Oh,
Don't get too
no, he's
tied
going to
up.
get
Challenges.
that. It will get that. Do you know who can be really snide in a beautiful way? Bernardo Silva. Bernardo, like,
He's the captain today.
this could get really hateful, and I hope it does. A draw does literally nobody any favor. A draw's no good for you, Booth, right?
Away from home, it's good result.
Are you happy enough with a
Last
draw?
season they were
Oh,
celebrating.
what about 1-0?
Oh my God, what's going on?
What about 1-0? What about 1-0? And I told you, Kai Havertz,
my
assist.
God.
I won't take the goal.
Load of guys.
That's for real.
Yeah, that is for real. But
I can't believe it.
You lot don't learn at the Emirates.
I can't believe it.
We haven't lost
Mate, that was the most pitiful passage of play that I've ever seen.
They don't learn.
I thought the
to
referee
Buvey.
blew the whistle or something.
To me.
Don't
Single
talk
on
to me. I've got nothing to say.
Booby. Single on Booby.
I've got nothing
Miles,
to say.
get moving shot.
BBL,
Miles, get Booby
Booby.
shot.
I've got nothing to say, lads. I got a haircut for this. I got a haircut for this.
It does look good. Though.
Thanks very much.
It does.
Cost an arm and a leg.
You look good when you get 100k views on the highlights of Arsenal getting
Mate,
battering
look at
you.
this crap.
What was that?
What are you doing?
Is that Nunes?
Kanji.
Is that Nunes, Jack? A Kanji?
Great
Who
goal.
played them all on side?
We call that the FIFA sweat. That's a FIFA
Nah, you
sweat.
have to do that.
Yeah, he got
Stones.
Stones played a mad
He's been
ball, but
poor.
it's a
He's
Kanji
been,
touch.
Kanji.
he's
isn't
been
it?
Yeah,
poor
Kanji,
this season. A
Kanji.
Kanji. He's been
Kanji's
poor.
touch.
Have a donkey.
bang.
He's so much better than that Kanji, isn't he? He is
Can't
better
believe
than
it.
that.
1-0 Arsenal.
Big goal
already.
for Odegaard as well. I mean, he
Yeah.
couldn't miss it, but
Oh, he
Could've.
could.
big goal for him.
Could have.
Big goal for him.
But I'll take
1-0
it.
So
Arsenal.
Odegaard turns up in a big game.
Yeah. Why
I'm
not?
just asking you.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
big,
just asking you.
he's meant to.
It's an
He's our
open-ended
captain.
it's an open-ended question, Mark.
Yeah, it's our captain,
You know
man.
what now? I hope Arsenal batter him like
Oh,
four.
here we go. Adam does what Adam's doing.
I'm
Well,
straight.
it
on
could go that way. It could go.
Oh, fucking shit.
As soon as City score, yes, Adam, yes.
I,
Back
never,
to
I,
these.
I would never say yes
Go
for
on.
City scoring. I
Adam,
would laugh at you.
Adam,
Could
come
be
off the
4-0
fence. Who do you
Arsenal.
want to win this game? Arsenal or Man City?
I still think City win, but I want Arsenal to batter him.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think we win now.
Don't know what that was the most political answer I've heard. Still think City wins, but I want Arsenal to
You
back.
can't think that a goal early like this totally changes any prediction you had before, though, Buvey. Simply because if you thought that City were going to win the game before the ball was kicked, to win the game you needed to score a goal. You still kind of need to do that. Nothing's really
It's
changed from
0-0,
your
there's pressure in the Arsenal.
Yeah, no, there's more
in the
pressure on
stadium.
you. There's more pressure on you now, and it's certainly easier for them. But your objective was to score a goal, and your objective remains to score a goal.
Yeah,
They went
we have to
1-0
score
down
2
against
now.
Chelsea as well, didn't they?
Yeah, in similar circumstances,
true, yeah.
actually. Very similar circumstances.
Yeah, but Chelsea had a great opportunity to make it 2-0 and they bottled it.
But
Yeah,
Arsenal's
that would
objective
kill
every
We didn't
game
really
is to
bottle
shut
it.
up
It's just
shop.
Nicolas Jackson can't use his left foot.
No, that was
Oh, he
not.
should-
No,
Not so
no.
much.
Cole
He has to-
Palmer bottled it. Cole
Not so
Palmer
much a
bottled it.
bottle.
No, he had to
What
score
chance
that.
are you talking about?
He had to
Palmer
score
or
that.
Palmer or Jackson?
Palmer bottled it. It was a bad pass.
No,
He should've
Jackson.
shot.
I'm talking about Jackson when
It wasn't
he
a
put his
great
left
pass,
foot.
but he has to finish that. Instinctively, he has to
who-
stretch.
who
He
you
has to
talking
dive
about?
for the ball. The square ball from Palmer to Jackson
Yeah,
on his
agreed.
left foot, where he tucks
Yeah,
it back
yeah,
on
yeah,
his right.
agreed.
He has to hit it
I
first
think
time.
Cole Palmer bottled it. It was 1-1.
It was a bad ball. It was a bad ball.
It was 1-1 in front of goal.
Both could be right.
Adam,
I
if
thought the pass was
if your
horrendous.
best player's in front of goal and you're waiting for your guy to catch up,
No, what he did was
Go
the right thing to
score.
square it.
yeah, but it was
I
a
thought
bad
the pass
square.
was poor.
No, yeah. But it's not the wrong. It's not the wrong decision.
Maybe there was more weight on the pass than there should be, but a striker scores that.
He bottled
Like,
it.
Where's the bottle?
Cole Palmer bottled it. If
No.
Kai
Cole
Havertz
Palmer
did,
don't
He
bottle
did the right
nothing.
thing.
if Kai Havertz did what
He
Cole
doesn't
Palmer
even know
did,
what's
yeah,
going on.
Yeah, but that's because there's
if Kai
that's
Havertz
because
did
there's
what Cole Palmer did,
a
yeah,
backtrack.
everyone would say he bottled.
But that's because there's
That's
a
because
back.
Kai Havertz is shit.
There's
compared
a
to
back-
I'm just
Cole
about
Palmer.
what you're meant to do.
No,
every
but there's a
day.
back catalogue of Havertz misdemeanors to go, he's bottled that because you've seen it time and time again. With Cole Palmer, time and time again, you've seen him be top class at the biggest stage.
Yeah, but he bottled it though. I've seen him take. I've seen him dummy keepers.
But we
and score.
know that he doesn't bottle big
But he
moments.
bottled
He
that
thought it was the
situation.
best moment.
Odegaard
Oh my
through to
God.
Martinelli.
Yeah.
2-0.
Oh my God.
Offside.
Offside. You're so lucky, but it's coming. It's coming.
Oh my.
It's
Wait,
coming.
why you say? Oh, okay.
It's coming. It's coming. It's
These
coming.
linesmen's a dickhead. Make them redundant. Make
did
them
he do
redundant.
wrong?
These
Why
linesmen.
you?
What did he do
Make them
wrong?
redundant.
What are you moaning about?
Well,
Yeah.
they wait too late. They
I'll tell
wait
you
too
what,
late.
if anyone
put his
needs to
flag
be-
up straight
if anyone
away.
No, he
needs to be
didn't.
moaned
Yes, he
at,
did.
It's Martinelli.
He
The
waited-
referee
he waited.
immediately whistled. Watch the ref. Watch the
Great
ref.
finish though.
Whistles
They
for
wait too
offside
late. They
straight
wait too
away.
late.
What are you moaning about?
Very, very
Make
poor
them
for
redundant,
Martinelli
man.
to be offside there. Very poor.
Well, you should look at.
They used to be at the job centre, these linesmen. Honest to God.
Mate, I hate all referees, but complaining about that is mental.
Do
The
you know-
referee literally blew up as soon as the ball hit the back.
Do you know what? Where do you lot sit on this? Do you know something that I'm finding so boring in like football discourse? Like I love talking about football. I love reading about people talking about football. I love like articles. I just can't get excited about people chatting about refs. And it seems to
They
be
are
like
dominating the
it
conversation.
seems to be people seem to talk about like if you think about what we've seen, I don't know what we saw yesterday. I swear more people have spoken about like refereeing decisions. Gakpo's trip, the Nottingham Forest winning
The Aston
7-0.
Villa one was bad. It's because the rest are so bad.
But that's what winds me up, though. You know the trip on Hakpo and me. I don't want Liverpool to get a penalty. It's a blatant penalty, and I find like people just moan about decisions that are correct decisions.
Like Buvey with the linesman.
Yeah, just because they're fed up of like the other million of decisions they get wrong. And you kind of get caught in this thing where there's a 50-50 decision and it goes against you. And because they're crap generally, you find yourself moaning about it. But there are decisions every single
week
But-
is
but
bad.
from the
why-
refs.
Every
which
week
are
is
Why do
bad.
football
horrendous.
fans? Why do football fans talk more about a referee than they do Chris Wood?
'Cause
Chris
football
Wood
fans
is
want
way
the-
better to talk about, way
It's
more
not-
interesting.
I don't think he is, though, is he?
But it all depends on what
He
the
just
referee's
scored a
done
hat
in the
trick
game,
and his
though.
team are third in the
No,
league.
he's fantastic, mate. But
Yeah.
Second.
the refs are that bad. They're ruining so many football matches, mate.
are.
Right, but why?
And we have to pay
why don't
hundreds
we
of
focus
pounds
on the
more-
people that are saving the game, like Chris Wood,
Yeah, but the game
or
does-
like Elanga?
But negative news is more interesting, isn't it? For you know, what I mean,
I also
negative
think
news
the
sells.
refs have never been as bad as they are now. And they've got all the help in the world. They're full-time. They're well-paid. They go on all these training courses. They've got VAR.
No, there are
And they're
some
crap.
bad. Yeah, there are some very
They're all
bad. refs.
They're ruining the sport.
And ultimately, there's so much at stake. There's
The
so much
Aston
at
Villa
stake.
decision against Wolves. Oh my!
Who do you
God.
believe now
Yeah,
is a
that's
good
bizarre.
referee?
Not one.
None.
So, okay, so pick one then. So you
no.
who is the best?
The bold
even
Polish
if they're
guy.
all, even if they're all dreadful, there has to be the best.
The best performance I've seen in the last 10 years is the World Cup final. The Polish guy, the bold Polish
We're
guy.
talking about.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
Premier League, I
Go
can't give you a Premier League one.
Can't give you one. Yeah, they're all corrupt. They're all
I can't
the
give you
same.
one. There's every game there's
I
a
don't know
decision.
about corrupt. I don't think they're all
No,
corrupt.
corrupt's about. They're just.
I'll take
they're-
back the word
they're
corrupt,
just
but
crap. When you're
it's still
corrupt, you're
crap.
implying a level of understanding
They know
and
what they're
knowledge.
doing,
Yeah, I don't think they're
They're
corrupt.
not corrupt. They're
inept.
idiots.
It's inept.
Yeah,
rather than
they're
corrupt.
idiots, man.
But who's the jewel in the crown?
None.
None
None of them go to World Cup
Okay,
tours.
yeah, but they do. Don't
I think
they?
Anthony Taylor's their best one.
Is Anthony Taylor the?
Is he?
I think
No.
not in my opinion, but I think
Because he would
generally
be my
speaking-
worst.
Yeah, you know how much times Anthony Taylor's done over Chelsea?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Go
I'll
watch
bring
some of the stuff
David
he's done
Coote
for
back.
Chelsea. Anthony Taylor's terrible.
Yeah, no. Anthony Taylor is.
He's terrible. They're all bad.
Yeah.
David
And all
Coote
this stuff where they
definitely
talk
over
about
David Coote is the worst.
What we need is robots. Simple as that. I know it's
Like, even
crazy.
before-
we need,
even
we need
before-
robots. We need Tesla to make one. Seriously.
Tesla to make
We
a-
need autonomous robots.
Well, you should try and get David Coote on this. You should get him on for a watch along.
What am I going to DM him?
Message him.
Why? He's more likely to receive a DM
I
from you,
thought
maybe.
you already had his number.
Huh?
He loves
I don't
receiving
remember.
DMs, bro.
I thought you were already in touch.
I don't chat to referees, bro.
David Coote would slide in your DMs. Dude.
I don't chat to referees.
He would.
Mate,
Who? Me?
David Coote would
Send
slide
him an
into your
emoji.
DMs.
Oh.
He would love it.
send him an emoji.
Which
What am I
one?
hearing?
Send him.
The aubergine one.
Conversation, boys.
We got some super chats here. Got to read them out. Oh, they've all disappeared.
Send him.
You guys
Buvey.
got more followers.
Buvey,
He'd
get
see
your
you.
phone
He'd
out.
notice you. I haven't got enough followers. You've got more
Lachlan-
followers than me.
Lachlan Hemsley says, first mistake Cole ever made, and now he's bottled it. Then talking about Cole Palmer.
Yeah, that's
Even
embarrassing
made
for
the
you, Mark.
mistake.
That's
I don't
Here's a
even
good
think
question.
you made a mistake.
Question
No,
from
man, it's not a
Archibald.
mistake.
He's been
bottled
the best player in Europe for the last 2 years.
doesn't matter.
For-
You
for
can
a
still
rubbish
bottle
side,
a chance.
and he bottled it.
He bottled the chance. You're in front
No,
of
he made
goal.
the, he
1-1.
made the right decision.
made-
He overhit a pass, and
If
Jackson
Nicholas
still
Jackson,
scored.
if Nicholas
Bottled
Jackson
it.
just puts it in, we're not even
He didn't
discussing
bottle it.
it.
He
But
didn't
he
bottle
didn't
it.
put it in because he bottled the chance.
he
didn't
because he
bottle
made
it.
a
He didn't put
bad
it in because
pass.
he hasn't got
It was
the
a bad
Bottle it is when you
decision,
duck out of a
crucial.
challenge.
Why
See,
are
that's
you
putting your
offside
lines.
there, Havertz?
Yeah,
Why are
he's a
you
donkey.
offside
He's a
when
donkey.
It doesn't matter if he's offside.
He's a donkey.
I mean, it matters a bit.
It's not good. It's not good, is it? What, you want your strikers to be offside?
He wasn't in front of goal. It's all right.
Now City got the balls. It's not good.
Here's a good question. Archibald says, who is the best player with the worst hair in the league?
Oh, Damsgaard.
No, Cole Palmer.
No, Damsgaard.
He's
No,
got
it
this
could be
weird.
Harland.
Damsgaard's bad.
Harland.
Damsgaard.
That's a great shout.
Harland.
The worst
His hair.
Harland's hair is horrendous.
1 second.
Harland's got the worst
He's got
haircut. He's
thick
like a
hair.
grunger, mate.
Oh, 1 second. Wait.
He is.
He's got good hair, man.
Goth. Marcus Trescothic.
Cole Palmer's got this weird lid going on.
No, mate, Erling Haaland has the
No,
worst
he
barnet in the
No way.
world.
No, it suits him. He's Scandinavian. He looks like a Viking. Cole Palmer looks like Mr. Bean. he does, doesn't he? Yeah.
No, I'm not having that Cole Palmer's haircut is worse than Erling Haaland.
Have you seen it?
Erling Haaland?
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
Harland fits his head. Some people, if you had Harland's haircut, you'd look awful. Right?
Yes.
But Harland with his haircut looks fantastic. He's 6'5".
Yeah, what
best
haircut,
striker in world
what other
football.
haircut could Harland have?
Any
Bald.
normal haircut.
Short back and side?
Like his
If he was bald,
like his
he'd be-
dad's
I'll be
haircut.
going mad.
What should Cole Palmer have then? I think Cole Palmer's haircut suits him.
No, he should have a fade at least. He's just got a lid. He's got a,
Got a
he's
fade
got a
like
1.
everyone else
He's
his
got, no,
age.
he hasn't got a fade. He's got a 1 and a 4. He's got a lid.
Are we forgetting about
It's just
Damsgaard?
it's just a
Fucking boys, everyone at home, just Google
This has to
Mikel
be a clip, by the
Damsgaard.
way. We have
No,
to
but
use
this
as a
is
clip. This
different.
funny.
This is-
No, look at his
because
hair.
he's just balding. That's not a bad
that's
hairstyle.
unfair, man.
That's not a bad.
That's bad. That's
Miles,
bad.
we're not
That's bad.
talking about. We're not talking
He's
about.
24 years
We're not
old
talking
and
about
he's
like
balding.
who's balding. We're talking about who has hair.
All right, I'll
but
do
makes
one.
a
I'll do
terrible
one.
choice.
Take it off.
He did. That's not a choice,
bad.
bro.
No, that's not.
Take it off.
That's
Miles,
being
there's
nasty.
no choice in Damsgaard.
Yeah, that's nasty from you.
Yeah,
He's balding. He's
Damsgaard
balding.
is
And he's playing for Brentford.
Damsgaard.
That's not his fault.
Crazy.
Well, the Brentford thing is, but Lissandro Martinez, he's got awful haircut. Lissandro Martinez, awful haircut.
Brentford players.
No, he is playing.
Nah, he's quality though.
Who?
Damsgaard's quality.
Lissandro,
Is he?
has anyone got a mullet? Because the worst haircut in the whole world is a mullet.
Yeah,
And
Spencer still got one.
No.
He had one in the summer, didn't he?
Yeah.
But Spencer's felt like it was.
No, it didn't work.
Does
I don't
any
think he-
professional
being polite to
footballer
him when he came
does
into
any
the studio, I
professional
was being
footballer have a
polite.
mullet?
Yeah,
Anthony
James
Gordon looks
Maddison.
like
Anthony Gordon.
He looks like Claire Balding.
you love been kidding.
James Maddison's got a mullet.
James Maddison.
Bentancur has a mullet as well.
No, but James Maddison, you can't say James Maddison for the same reason that we said Miles can't say Damsgaard.
No, Maddison is not. He's not balding. He's
Yes,
got
of
a
course
mullet.
he is.
He's got a mullet. That's his
James
choice.
Maddison's not balding.
Mate, he's obviously done something about it. Do you remember that trip on pre-season where he brushed it all forward? Like, he was clearly
about
going through it.
Jamie Vardy, he's still stuck in 2008. He still spikes his hair.
No, but
No,
he's
but Vardy be 30.
He's like Steven
Vardy be
Gerrard. He's never
35,
going to
innit?
change. He'll never change.
He's like
He's still
Buvey.
terrible though.
No, you've got to respect that.
It's
Fucking
terrible,
hell.
bro.
You have to respect that.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Here's
Do we
some
have
news
to-
for you, Buvey. TV replays have shown Gabriel ran past Erling Haaland and laughed.
Yeah, but
in
doing
his
that so
face.
early in the game is pathetic.
It's
When you're not even going to win the
It's
title.
not
gone
pathetic.
very
I
early,
rate
isn't
it.
it?
It's not pathetic, but it's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Because Harland scores and then it's game on.
Exactly,
And I kind of want that to happen just for the story.
I want.
Oh,
I
he's
want
giving the
Come on,
ball away.
Erling.
Haaland to score.
What's that?
Remember
What
when,
is that? It's not a foul.
Remember when Obafemi Martin slapped Mertesaka's head when he walked past him?
Yeah, from Birmingham. Ruffled his hair. Diego Costa did it to James Coleman as well.
Andy Robertson did it to Messi.
We beat Everton 6-3 at Goodison. Diego Costa, right? 6-3, that first Costa team. And when Costa scored, Seamus Coleman's on the floor. Costa runs past him, just ruffles his hair.
That one at Birmingham, that final when they
Yeah, Obafemi Martins.
when they did the Koscielny.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Your head must have been on Mars when that.
I went straight to sleep. I
That's
turned off the
amazing.
TV and went to sleep.
I was so worried that they were going to win it. I
Oh,
was
they
like
can't.
really upset.
Zigic up front. Remember
really mad at
Zigic?
him. Nikola
Yeah,
Zigic.
He was the Croatian Crouchy,
Nikola
wasn't he?
Zigic, yeah.
Terrible, man. And we battered them that final as well. We battered
Yeah,
them.
but they were better than you. They beat you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They beat you.
Is that how it
Did
works?
they
They're better
go
in the
down?
final.
Did they go down that year?
Yeah, because they're in the Championship playing European football.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
There's a few sides that have done that. That should be a quiz for the audience.
Portsmouth has done it. West Ham, I think.
Wigan?
No, not
Wigan.
West Ham, no.
Villarreal got relegated, and when they beat
Middlesbrough.
you lot, they got relegated that season, didn't they? I think.
I don't know.
Wigan as well. Yeah, they're
Tottenham
so.
could do it this year. If Tottenham win the Europa League, they
They're
could
not
end up in the
getting
Champions League and the first.
They'll be
division.
fine now. They beat Brentford, didn't they? They'll be
Shame, innit?
fine.
Real shame.
And they got Ipswich in the league, who just lost
you
to
could pick-
Southampton.
If you could pick one team to get relegated,
Tottenham.
is it Tottenham? Yeah. You?
No, it could actually
It
be
doesn't
more
matter
funny.
where they are.
Yeah. No, you could just pick
That's a
one
good
team.
question, actually.
Get-
No, it must be Liverpool.
Yeah,
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
Buvey.
Arsenal.
City would be funny. Like, with all
It would
this.
be Arsenal.
City would be funny with all of the superstars and the money, and there'd be something. You know, if
It's not
City,
foul.
if City
Oh,
had
it
ended
matters.
up going
I'm
down.
glad the ref didn't blow
You know, if
for
City
that.
did off the back of like, it's not going to happen.
But no one really cared though. If City, there's no relevance.
Mate, it would
Well,
be
okay, the
it would be
league-
amazing though.
but again-
It would be relevant because City are the second most successful side in the history of this
wouldn't be
competition.
that
Being in
much
the Championship would be a massive failing of someone.
Wouldn't be a big impact though for culture.
It would.
Talking about culturally.
What?
Wouldn't.
What,
It'd
the
just be
culture in
Man
North
City's
London?
back down where they are, where they belong, and then okay, cool, we move on. But if Manchester United went down,
Man City have been a Division 1 club for 90% of the club's history.
You know, like I don't think it's going to happen now with these charges, but you know, if it did, who do you think your equivalent of like Buffon and Del Piero? You know, the players that hung about off
still
the
got
back
paid.
of relegation. They hung about. They took a pay cut. They were ready to effectively
I've said
love
this
the
before
club.
on the show, haven't I? Foden stays. And I got laughed off the screen.
But what about Guardiola?
Yeah, I think he'd stay.
So Guardiola stays to be a manager in the
I think
first division.
an Edison stays. I think an Ortega, one of those
Edison?
guys. Yeah. I think someone like Rico Lewis would stay. I'd say maybe John
The
Stones
young
would
ones.
stay.
You think the young ones stay?
I think a few more because they know it'd be one season in the Championship.
What about Rodri?
Like when Newcastle got relegated with Rafa Benitez, remember that?
Yeah.
They all stayed for a season. And Leicester City, they kept all of their Premier League side. Their spine were way too good for the Championship.
If you went down to the Championship, it would be a failure if you didn't win that league undefeated.
No, City would get if City got relegated now, this
They
side it'd
wouldn't
be the
have the
highest,
squad.
It'll
be
be
the highest
failure.
points total ever.
Man
Yeah.
City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United go down to the Championship. It's a failure if you don't win that league undefeated. It's a failure.
Even Everton,
a
Everton, West Ham, they're 15th.
West Ham. Yeah, I agree.
They'd win that with
Yeah,
115
you have to
points.
just destroy the league.
Yeah, because players
come back.
There are certain players that play in the Premier League and might not look great, but they would be far and away the best player in the Championship.
Mate,
by a
but I
mile.
can't, remember West Ham got relegated with Sam Allardyce.
Yeah.
Kevin Nolan was the best
Kevin
player they'd
Nolan.
ever
Yeah,
seen.
yeah.
Vazte, I think it was. Vazte up front.
Yeah.
Ricardo Vazte, yeah.
Did he play for Bolton? as
Bolton,
well?
yeah.
He scored an unbelievable goal. I think it was a playoff final. Didn't they get to the playoff final despite everything I've just said?
How many goals? You know, players that we really slate, Kai Havertz. If Kai Havertz played a full season up front, no injuries for Leeds United this season, how many goals he scoring in that?
But he'd get bullied.
Yeah, that's a tough league, you know.
He
I give
scored
him that.
15.
Okay, how many goals? Who doesn't? What player scores the most goals in that division? Oh my God!
What in what?
Let's say Harland scored
Pick any
75
player
goals.
pick any player playing Premier League football.
Chris
Who
Wood.
is the most devastating in the division below?
Chris Wood.
Harland. No, Harland.
Isak.
I'm going Chris Wood.
I
Harland.
think you could get Isaac. I think Harland would just stay down the middle.
Do you
If he
think
was playing
Harland just scores a
for
bundle in that
Because
division?
he'd be like when you look at the style of playing the Championship. Obviously, everyone mixes it up a little bit, but he would be able to handle any style of centre back. The big physical ones, the ones that want to play out from the back. I think he'd be most suited.
So what do you think Haaland just scores
Plus, he's a-
50 league goals or
he's a
something
League One
crazy?
player,
Right,
innit?
but-
55 league goals.
But
something
barring
stupid.
Harland, then
Something stupid.
he's a machine. Other than Harland,
Who do you think?
I think it's Chris Wood. I think
Yeah,
he's more than
maybe
capable.
because Isaac would have to like.
You have to. Yeah,
It depends on the team around him
Get
as well.
kicked.
Like,
Yeah,
Get kicked.
Mm-mm.
Chris Wood's longevity, by the way, I saw a tweet. He was playing in the 2010 World Cup for New Zealand.
Chris Wood,
Chris Wood.
2010
In the Chris Wood.
South Africa.
Yeah.
No,
What club was he at then?
can't have been.
He might have been at Bristol City or something crazy like that.
That can't be
New
right.
Zealand, that's the last time they were in the World Cup.
Mate. 2010.
I saw a tweet, it went viral, so it's the knowledge of the crowd. I don't remember it, but it
Knowledge
wouldn't
of
surprise
what?
me.
Knowledge of
The
the
knowledge of the crowd. If a tweet does
Oh,
well
the
like
crowd,
that.
right?
Yeah. If a tweet does well like that, I think he did, didn't he?
Maybe
Chris Wood's younger than me.
Chris Wood can't have been playing in 2010, mate.
No, he was. He was at West Brom.
Where?
Yeah,
West
West
Brom.
Brom.
2010.
How old is he?
He's 34?
Buvey knows ball.
He just said he's younger than me.
He's younger than me.
So how old was he then?
20, 21.
And he's playing, I suppose, being
Isn't that mental? He's been a journeyman, man. He's played at every club. He's played almost like every. He's played at what? Burnley,
in
Bristol
2010,
City, West
South
Brom.
Africa.
Yeah.
He's a good player though.
It's South Africa.
Yeah.
Made
That
his
was
New
like
Zealand debut in.
that was like
2009.
Matthew Upson's England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maradona was the manager of Argentina.
Maradona was yeah. Oh my God.
Riquelme was there,
Oh, what a player, man!
I think.
That was a
At least
One of the most underrated players of all time.
2010.
Cannavaro. He
Yeah.
played 2010.
Yeah, that England team, it was
Who won that
terrible
World Cup?
England team.
And now-
Didn't he win the Ballon d'Or that year?
No,
Terrible
2006.
England team.
who won that?
Spain, wasn't it?
Spain, yeah. They beat the Dutch in the final, remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Howard Webb was the ref.
Boring World Cup
Because they
winners
won,
ever.
they won the two. You know the debate that we were having, Buvey, about Fabregas versus De Bruyne.
Yeah.
A lot of comments. You vastly won the argument according to the comments. They vastly agreed with you. But the people that did agree with me, they were saying that I didn't bring up international and I should have done.
Yeah, he had a fantastic tournament. But at
No,
points, he was a false nine.
because he did 08 and 10.
What Fabregas did for
Fabregas
Spain?
did
Yeah,
08 and
He was
10,
fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
And they played him false nine. They played him in all sorts of weird positions.
Won both of them.
But then, all I would say, De Bruyne had a fantastic 2018 World Cup. I know he didn't win it, but he got to semi-final. He was amazing.
Yeah,
at
he
tournament.
was. He was
They
unplayable.
were
I know it's not the
unlucky,
same.
that Belgium
I know it's
team.
not the same. Yeah.
That Belgium team that year, I remember they
The useless manager.
they had a useless manager, but also it just went one too far for them because remember they played in quick succession.
Ooh.
They played England in the groups. Belgium played England in the groups, didn't they?
Not 2010.
No.
Yeah,
Russia,
yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
But then do you know where it went really wrong for them? They finished top of the group, which they shouldn't have done. And then in quick succession, they knocked Brazil out.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Hazard knocked Brazil out. And then 3 days later, they had to play France. You can't play Brazil and France 3 days.
Horrible draw.
Yeah.
Horrible draw.
But you know, if they didn't finish top of the group, if they'd let England beat them, like if they'd let England
That's what
beat
England
them,
did, didn't it?
that's what we did, and we played Sweden.
Mm.
Sweden, Colombia, and Croatia.
No, Sweden was after Colombia.
Yeah, no. Sweden,
first one
Colombia,
was-
Sweden. It was Sweden.
No, it wasn't. Sweden was after Colombia.
While
So
you
when
Sweden was
Colombia,
the quarters.
Sweden-
Colombia was the round of 16, I think.
Colombia, Sweden. I think it was Sweden first.
Buvey,
It was
Colombia,
first, yeah.
Colombia first,
So I
then
stayed out there for that
Sweden,
one.
Then
and-
Croatia.
then Croatia.
Buvey, how does that picture make you?
Should have beat Croatia.
Oh, look at Gabriel
It's just a
giving it to
melt, isn't he?
Harland.
And he's been Turkey for his teeth and his hair.
Oh yeah, defo. He's Turkey.
He's had a double job. Do you know what I mean?
he went there with Rob
2 for
Holding.
1.
Him and Rob Holding went there together, same time.
Rob Holding. What? It's like Calvin Phillips' career. You think, fucking hell, Rob Holding's career.
But Calvin Phillips
Still at
was
Palace.
good at
He's
one
at
point.
Palace,
Rob
can't get a
Holding was
game.
never good though.
Yeah, but if you're a Premier League centre-back for Arsenal, even if you're rubbish, go
Yeah.
to Palace, you can't even get a game for Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't even get a game. I don't even know if
Big stiff
even if
idiot.
he's in the starting, if he's in the squad. I haven't seen
No,
Rob
he's been
Holding.
training with the kids.
It's terrible, man.
Madness.
So sad.
Absolute madness.
What's this? 20 minutes into the game.
It's been a weird game, isn't it? It's like you've had
Weird,
the ball.
Not that weird. You're 1-0 down.
The referee's letting a lot go though, which I like.
Oh, I feel like they'd have
Good
to.
set up for some nice juicy challenges in towards.
That's
the
been a
back end
bad
of the game.
signing, hasn't it? Mateus Nunes.
50
Yeah,
million
it's
quid.
terrible, man. That's a bad one.
That's a stinker.
But
It
Man
is a
City can
stinker.
do that. They can make a terrible sign on that and get away with it, and they can
Why?
sell because you've
Because there's so many are
good
good.
generally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right,
you've done it so many times. It's not about
Yeah,
you being
yeah.
good.
It's a good whipped ball.
You've done it so many times. How many £50 million players or £30 million players it's been rubbish? You just let them go.
Not
Sell
that
them.
many. Compared to Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United in the last
Don't
10
think you
years.
can compare anyone to Chelsea.
City have got the best transfer policy in the league in the last 10 years, and that's absolute
Do you
no
think so?
Not in the team.
Out of the big six.
out of the big
better than
club,
Spurs', better than Chelsea's,
I don't think
better than Arsenal's.
you've half made some bad moves though.
100%.
I think your moves are worse.
I could give you
allowing
5,
Cole
10 out
Palmer,
of 10.
allowing Cole Palmer to
Yeah,
not.
but that's different.
No, but that's
not the transfer
like,
strategy into
no, but
the
that's
club.
that's a like stinker of the ages.
It's not, I
You
don't
can't
think.
have the best and have made the biggest mistake.
But we've agreed before in videos, haven't we, that he wasn't going to start games.
But he's
So he
but-
doesn't
but
become the
biggest,
player he
But
is.
the biggest mistake that anyone in the top six has made of late is allowing
Yeah.
Cole Palmer to
But
leave.
Ruben Diaz, Edison,
Yeah.
John
Liverpool
Stones,
recruitment's been very
Rodri,
good.
Haaland, they're all 10 out of 10 signings. They're generational signings. They're as good as Wayne Rooney to Man United, Henry to
however
Arsenal.
many you just named there, I could probably name a similar amount that hasn't worked.
But-
No,
yeah.
But then with Chelsea, it's or Man
we're the
United
worst.
or
We're the worst.
Spurs. There's always a negative kind of balance to it. Man
But
City
there
have
isn't
made
there
more
isn't a
positive
negative
ones.
balance for Liverpool though.
But also, but I also think that some of that what Buvey's saying is because City's
Yeah, I think you're probably
success kind of overshadows some of the failed signings.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Yeah.
It's like when like Fergie would have a little bit of a stinker, maybe sign someone that wasn't great. They'd still pick up a medal here and
don't know
there,
if
so you can kind
Cancelo
of
was
justify the
fantastic.
signing.
Oh, what a save! Oh, he's in the bar. Oh, God!
What happened there?
It was a great save, an excellent corner, whipped in. I couldn't tell who got his head to it. It was a brilliant save from Rare. It goes up, loops onto the bar. Haaland's ready to knock it in, but he just sort of misjudged it. Fantastic corner from Marmoush.
Oh, fantastic.
Great
Fantastic corner. Guardiola's header.
header.
What a
Good
save,
save.
Raya.
Great at him, to be fair.
It's a great
but he had
save,
to lift
though.
it up, didn't he?
Oh, we're so lucky.
If he doesn't hit the bar, he scores.
yeah,
You know
it's
what I
a
mean?
tapping. It's a tapping.
I want Harland to score as well. Just 'cause
Mamouche
I
has
want
got so-
I want
He's
round
silky,
two.
man.
Yeah, Mamouche is
Oi,
very good.
Moosh.
That was too easy.
Oi!
That's great play.
Oh, well done. Good
He's got to
defending.
get his foot around
Arsenal.
that. He's got to get
That's
his
a
foot
square,
around
that.
that.
That was really well
Yeah,
played
get
from
your foot around
Marmoush,
it.
man. Bit easy though. Bit easy to defending. Yeah,
Mamouche
just
is ripping
sliding
you
through.
apart.
Oh, that's
Lewis
why I got
Skelly's
well,
been
Doesn't
there.
have had stinkers.
No, it's Timber.
Not many.
Calvin
Timber.
Phillips, Jack Grealish.
But in the grand scheme of things, of all the other clubs in the league, it's
No, but
way
it's
better
because
than everyone else.
it's because you include obviously. Well, we won the treble when this happened. Or we
Yeah,
did
but
this,
that they were
but,
part
like,
of it,
You
right?
still had bad signings.
No,
And
I-
it-
but
I'd
not as
argue
not as many.
City's bad signings, if you exclude Man United and Chelsea from it, are probably like the most valuable bad signings out there.
No, Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs are really bad in the last
No,
5
you know-
years.
No,
Spurs
no,
No, I
think
mean like if you added the value of Calvin Phillips, Grealish, Nunes.
I don't agree with Grealish being a bad signing, so I
Whatever,
can't take that.
Well,
I'm not being
Oh,
difficult.
he's really-
Mahrez is a great
100
signing.
million
Alvarez is a
pound
great
player.
signing.
Do you know what? Do you
It
know
goes
what?
on and on. Rodri's a great signing.
Yeah, but there's so many that he hasn't been good.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't, I
Do you
don't,
know-
I
Go
don't
back to
think you'd
Sterling.
be as kind to
Sterling
Grealish
was
if
a
he played
fantastic.
for another club.
Cancelo was good. Zinchenko was good. Danilo was all right. Laporte was fantastic. It goes on and on. Edison, Ortega, fantastic
Yeah,
deals.
but how many? You've signed like two or three.
Kanji.
What you lot do? You sign like 2 or 3 before you get to the fantastic signing.
Why?
That's what you've been doing for years.
John Stones was straight away fantastic. Ruben Diaz came in straight away, won the league title, hasn't not won it.
John Stones being linked with a move away.
Doesn't make him a bad player.
No, but it shows that he didn't immediately go to plan.
His first season, it was a little bit rocky, definitely.
Yeah, I do.
Otamendi was a good sign.
Do you know what's very difficult? It's very difficult to say that somebody's made a mistake.
The manager.
Yeah, but
couldn't have been that good.
He was a good signing. Did you see him play at left back, dominating games as a right back, playing left back, dominating games for a whole season?
No, but we could look at a lot of signings for other clubs who have had spells or look good for moments and stuff like that.
But Cancelo helped us
ultimately,
win
the
the
manager
league.
was had enough of him and got rid of him.
Yeah, because of his attitude. That's not a bad signing. Based
But that's
on
a bad
the club.
signing.
It's not. It's not at all. If he helps us win the league that season without a striker, he was
I
unplayable.
also think you're very kind to Grealish. If Grealish played for any other club and went a year without scoring, I don't think you'd be talking about him the same way.
But he was part of a treble winning side. I hate saying
David
it.
May was part of a treble winning side.
Every time.
Who?
David May was
Did
part
David
of a
May
treble
start
winning side.
every game of that
Like,
season?
you know what I mean? It's like you can say that about
David May was a substitute.
Although, Booth, can you
He's a
not draw a
backup.
line between the two? He had a very good season, but ultimately the 100 million.
He's not been bad. He's not been good this season, of course not.
But
But
he's gone a year without a goal.
back-to-back Premier League titles, and he was a part of the treble winning. Saying David May's cheap in it, lads. It is David May. Is it David May?
No, it's
I
not.
was taking
David.
I was exaggerating the point
no,
to
it's
make
not.
a
But
point.
in 2024, he didn't score a goal.
City have given it away at the edge of their
my
box. Kai
God.
Havertz! He's
Fucking idiot!
See, that's a bottle.
Idiot!
That's a bottle.
How do you say in Deutschland?
That's a bottle.
Berliner!
That's a bottle.
Dumpfkopf!
It's been I'm Berliner.
Dumpfkopf! Look at this, wide! Look at this shit!
You got half of the goal free!
What do you mean?
He's got half of the goal free!
He's shit. Look at this. He is a fucking... Look at the guy.
Empty.
There's a guy crying behind in the Arsenal fan.
Oh my God. That should be the moment he doesn't
You
play
said he's
for the
going to
club.
score.
He is.
He's lost his money. He's lost his £5 bet on Sky
Give me
Bet.
that fiver, by the way.
Is the game over?
He has to hit the target. How bad is that?
But he just.
How bad is that?
But what he
Arsenal
done-
gone from Ian Wright to this donkey from Germany.
But what
Did you
he's
say
done.
in German, Booth?
Dumpfkopf.
Oh,
Mate, I can't honestly.
what
I
he's
can't
just
believe
done,
it.
he's
That's
just
possibly the worst miss.
Arsenal's press has
of the
got you in a
season.
mix, though.
Like
you
that
know.
miss there, by the way.
Go
You know
on.
how there's like famous misses? Fernando Torres in front of the Stretford end. Ronnie Rosenthal missed one for.
famous.
I think that's going to go down as one of them.
That's number one on the
City
DVD.
win now.
Torres missed
On the
I've seen
DVD.
Torres miss on the line.
If City win now, that miss is going in.
Yeah, of course.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
of course.
We're doing a 5-hour
Mate,
live stream
regardless.
if we win now. We're not turning
Kinda
this
want City
camera
to
off.
Win off the back of that. Off the back of that, I really
I'm not
want
turning
City
this
to win.
camera off. I'm not turning this
Mate,
camera
you're
off.
getting all
I don't
giddy.
give a fuck.
That miss from Havertz
Guys,
will become one of the compilations, right? The
yes.
worst ever
It's
miss.
the worst miss I've ever seen in my life.
I'm down.
Is it up there with Ronnie Rosenthal?
It's
Ollie Watkins scored that.
Chris Iwelumo.
Yeah, of course.
Who's the Scottish
Even whenever he
striker?
scores.
Who's the Scottish striker? Chris
Calm down, boys.
Iwelumo? What's his
It's not
name?
Chris
over.
Iwelumo.
Yeah, miss an open net for Scotland. 2 yards out. This was
lads,
worse.
He dragged it wide. An open goal. Nothing like just the goal to aim at. He had half the net
You've
to
gone
aim.
from Nicholas
And he
Anelka.
didn't. It wasn't even an amazing clearance off the line. It wasn't an
No,
amazing
it wasn't a
clearance.
block. It wasn't anything.
It was
Unforced
literally
error.
dragged it wide.
We say he has to score that.
Oh my God, he has to score. But if he doesn't have to
No,
score...
you're chatting shit.
If
Nah,
he-
nah.
there's someone on the
Anyone
line.
see Clive Ertz miss yesterday?
Let's
There's
say
got two people there.
Let's pretend that he doesn't have to score. He certainly has to hit the target.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's
God, he
not-
has to hit
that's
the target.
nothing. He's such a diver, this guy. I hate this
I
guy.
can't believe that.
I
Is that a
fucking
yellow
hate
card? Is that a
this
yellow
guy.
card?
No,
No, that's not even a foul.
it's not a yellow card. It's not a
Shoulder to
foul.
shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Odegaard's such a win.
No, I'm just trying to compare it to when Trossard done
I
it.
fucking hate Odegaard.
No, but
holding
Trossard
his
was
head.
in the back of him.
I'm just trying to compare
Arsenal
it.
fans are always comparing
I
apples
just
and
I
oranges,
just want
man.
consistency. That's all I want.
Yeah, but you're comparing...
But look. Look here, look. He's got the keeper, he's got the guy in the line.
Nah. Both corners were free, bro.
No,
Look at both
there's only
corners.
one corner.
Both corners are free.
You can't miss
Both
the target.
corners.
Mate, even if the keeper saves it, you have to make the keeper save it. You cannot
look at
drag
Mikel.
it wide.
Oh my God.
Putting his Lego haircut
I'm
out.
surprised that Arteta doesn't immediately go like that. Right, substitution. I don't care who's coming on. Someone else.
If Arsenal had standards, he'd do what Rory just said. If Arsenal had standards.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
He used to have Ian Wright up front.
He just-
Sylvain Wiltor.
He
don't
just
have much
basically
standards.
he
Other
basically
parties
said
complain.
he just basically said to the board and to the Arsenal fans, I need a striker.
Yeah. Ollie Watkins. Why not?
That's what Havertz just did. He said, no, I need a striker.
You know
not
what?
me.
Yeah, Raw. And someone just made this comment in the chat, so I'm stealing it. But people talk about Chelsea's bad transfers. But you got 130 million for Mason Mount and Kai Havertz.
Yeah, and we have made good money. We're very good. We're very good at selling players. Do you see what we did with
120
Saudi?
maybe.
See what we did with Saudi. You know when like we sold Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly. Like we are good at making money. It's hardly surprising, is it? American venture
good at selling the
capitalist
kids.
billionaires are good at making money.
You're good at selling the kids.
Yeah, we do make a lot of money. There's no two ways about that. Whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing is.
Yeah, but you spent 80 million on that guy from.
That guy who?
What's his name again?
Remind me.
Mudryk.
Yeah, McKola and
Mudryk,
so
that was bad.
You wasted the 130 million.
Yeah,
Wasted some of it.
yeah. I mean, McKola and Mudryk was a terrible. Sign.
Chelsea wasted a lot. Like we talk about
lost
City. That's like,
No, we are.
are you the worst though, or is it Man United?
I think they're the worst.
It's either Man United
It's
or Chelsea.
Chelsea and Man United joint first crap.
And then it's what? It's Arsenal.
Nope.
No, Spurs.
Spurs.
third.
Yeah, Spurs.
No, I don't know if Tottenham
No, but you're
deserve
basing this off. Like, I agree, Man United and Chelsea are the worst for it. But like, that's the point I was trying to make about City. If you value like their worst signings, they've spent a lot of money on shit, but mainly they've spent money on good players, right? So it overshadows all the bad ones they've made.
Yeah.
Whereas for United and Chelsea, they're not doing well, so their
nothing
bad
to show for it.
signings stand out.
You know when Kai Havertz was like, and Mason Mount, both of them, they both won the Champions League at Chelsea. So of course we made that kind of
They
money.
weren't good. They weren't bad deals at the time for Chelsea. Were they? Well, Mason Mount wasn't a deal, obviously, but Kai Havertz wasn't a bad deal.
Mason Mount, I didn't want Mason Mount to go.
No.
I really wanted him to stay.
But you signed Kai Havertz by Leverkusen 60 mil at the time.
Yeah.
He wins you the Champions League. He was all right. He scored 15 goals in a season.
I never liked him, but
And you make a profit on him. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like a
But they
7 out
bought
of
it for
10.
like 80 million.
But he didn't.
No, 60.
No.
And they made a profit.
8 million euros or something.
You're the ones that got rinsed buying known rubbish. You now know he's rubbish.
You knew. You had the back catalogue to know that he wasn't a good Premier League player. We thought he was. I remember doing an episode of The Squad with Joel Bayer, and Joel Bayer told me that Kai Havertz was going to win a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but why would you
Before I
ever
knew
listen to
anything,
what Joel Bayer says about anything?
Don't mention it on here. Don't mention it on here.
You listen to, wait a minute.
That's what he said to me.
That's the
That's
same
what he
mistake
said to me.
Arsenal made. You know about Joel Bayer's track record, and you still listen to him.
Mate, I don't watch the Bundesliga. Joel told me he did, and that Kai Havertz was going to win a Ballon d'Or. So I was like, this is a great signing. Joel told me.
To be fair, when Chelsea signed him, he was
good.
Oh, he wasn't by
very
Leverkusen.
exciting player, yeah.
Look at Mamouche.
He's good.
I thought you said that. Joel said that when
Arsenal signed him. Yeah,
No.
That's what I thought you said.
No. When Chelsea signed him, when I didn't know
when
too
Chelsea
much about
signed him, he was very highly rated. Who else came? It was Timo Werner and Havertz.
Look at this,
wasn't it,
Mamouche.
at that time?
Yeah.
Mamouche is so good, man.
Stop saying it.
Mamouche.
You love saying the word Mamouche.
Mamouche, man.
He
scores,
feels
I'm gonna
cultured
go
when he says that. doesn't he?
Yeah. He just.
Ooh, and the crown jewels.
He's a fantastic
Mate, you said it
player.
4 times in 30 seconds. Did I? Yeah.
You're like, what's his first name?
Oh, I see.
You tell
Foden,
me.
you look like a dick now, bruv. First of all, don't go and try and help him pick him up. And then he rejects you, and now you look like a dick.
Adam,
What?
chill, man.
Why is Foden trying to help the opposition get up?
What are you on about, mate?
The game's gone soft, man.
What are you on
It's
about?
like,
Shot the ball
it's
in.
like
I've
Nico
seen that
Jackson
for
telling
years. Get us one
Kusamanov or whatever the fuck his name is. I hope you're
Kusamanov?
feeling all right, mate,
Russian
during the game.
oligarch.
What's his name?
Kujavanov? Who's that?
What's his name?
Kujanov.
You said the same thing.
No, you said different, man. It's different.
I love Buvey trying to be cultured. What's
No,
his
don't
name,
give it to him.
Don't give it to him. Give it to anyone but him.
He's done well there, to be fair.
Oh, what, on the
He's
halfway
softies.
line?
Look at these softies. He'll go down now.
What a ball.
Yeah.
What a ball.
Commentators curse that.
Oh, shite. Come on, Arsenal. One more goal, and these are buried and dead.
The guy behind the goal, if you rewatch the highlight, is crying
I
already.
saw that guy.
Is it?
He's like that.
When Havertz drags it wide, he just goes
Crying his eyes.
collapsing.
Damn, we should have.
He'll be on AFTV later crying his eyes out when you lose 2-1.
Arsenal.
What, with Don Robbie?
AFTV and chill tonight if you lose tonight.
Don Robbie.
It's going to explode the internet.
AF
It's going to bomb the internet.
AFTV and chill if we lose any game. Not even today.
No, but if you lose 1-0 up against Man City, who've been shit, and you lose this game,
Yeah, but we've made it shit.
AFTV, Don Robbie and chill tonight. Honest to God.
Don Robbie and chill.
Honestly.
He's like, you popping around his house.
The Don. Seriously, the Don.
The
Hey,
Don.
Robbie, I'm coming around to watch AFTV with you, yeah? Oh,
Ooh.
God.
All over you at
Come
the
on,
moment.
Arsenal.
All over you at the moment.
Go on, Skinny.
Nunes.
Stand up.
Nunes.
Away.
It's just,
Well
it's just
done,
that kind of balls. You're not going to score from that, are
Too
you?
flat.
Oh, my days.
You're never going to score that kind of ball, are you?
Dumb header.
Well done. Away. Well done.
I
Well
can't-
done.
I cannot believe the
How
two
is that a
chances that
foul?
Man City should be
headed.
Man City
Is that a
should be
foul?
2-0 down because of the 2 moments where they've gifted Arsenal.
You've got to be there to capitalise.
No,
Ross.
absolutely, and you did. But that Akanji one early, and then the Havertz one. That Havertz one could really hit you
but
hard.
one could say that he's already done his job. He's got an assist.
That's not.
No.
That's not-
This is why stats have ruined football. man.
Why, he's done his job, Adam.
Stats have ruined
If
football.
I'm a striker and I'm getting paid to provide goals, not if it's a goal or assist, I've done my job.
Yeah, but he's also missed a fucking sitter.
It's an open goal as well, man.
He had
And
two
dragged it-
corners.
and he dragged it
empty.
wide.
Like, the goalkeeper was in the middle. The defender was in the middle. Placed that shit.
Like, how
It's
did he miss that?
It's a bad miss. That's
You know, like you got to think he goes training every week. Every day he's in training. What's the fuck
Every
is
day he kicks a football.
What's he doing there?
and
Is
they
it
do
like-
repetitive training for that moment. And when you need to score, you miss.
Do you know what? In football, it's not even about repetitive training. It's why it's the most beautiful sport in the world. He instinctively has to just bury it in the corner, be a silky strike. Do you know what I mean? You can't train for that.
Because
You just bury it.
No, but you do.
Any top footballer buries
repetitive
that.
patterns
I'll tell you
Yeah,
someone who buries that. Tony Adams buries that, even though he's a centre back. He's a
no, he
natural
does.
footballer.
He does.
But
No,
do you know what I mean?
absolutely
Like,
right, he does.
Vieira buries that.
Yeah, most people wear that. It's the
Havertz
goal's
isn't
open.
a natural footballer. He's such a weird, clunky
We
footballer.
we do need a City goal just to liven this game.
Wait,
Oh,
do
well
you
done,
know what?
Miles.
I'll tell you what we
He's
do
fantastic
need.
and he's
I
scary.
don't particularly want City to win.
My
Do
days.
you know how
But
good he is?
we do need,
Go on,
we
Miles.
do really need a Harland
Go on,
goal.
boss.
Haaland scoring and giving it back to Gabriel
Yeah,
will be a
I'd
story
lose
in
my
itself.
shit.
Be a storyline in
Scott,
itself.
get the ball, pick it up, and give it to him.
If City win this game,
that's
we're
the
not.
one, that's the one.
That's
you're
a
doing it.
wind up.
Yeah,
cele-
give him the ball.
No, you
yeah,
put
yeah,
it back.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
is that's mind games. I won't even celebrate. Get the ball, give it to him. Oh,
If
that's
also, if
mind
Haaland,
Gary's
is,
so good.
if Haaland is the guy, you know, the guy that in football you get like the guy.
Mhm.
If Haaland is him, he scores today. Like, you know, off the back of it.
Yeah,
Like, you know, when there's noise, like when there was noise for Wayne Rooney, he's playing away at Anfield, he scores for Man United in front of the Kop. When there was noise for Thierry Henry, he scores against Man United and does the It's a Scream celebration. Like, when it's on, when it's game on, let's see if Haaland is about this life.
Yeah, if he's not a tapping merchant and gets all these other
Even if it's a
scores.
tap-in, it doesn't matter.
Nah, of course, you've
Doesn't
got to be
matter.
there.
Penalty, doesn't matter. But does he score today?
Goal's a goal.
But can I ask you a question? Can I get your opinion?
Ooh,
That was almost a fantastic.
Let me get your
pass
lot's
by the
opinion. Who do you think will have a better career? Not have a better. Who has a higher ceiling? Who has a better career? Who will have a better career at Arsenal? Miles Lewis Skelly or Ethan Waneri?
Oh, Ranieri. Just because he's he's magic, isn't he?
Yeah. I think they honestly.
But
not-
there is the thing.
They could end
Where
up
do-
playing in the
where's
same
Lewis
team for
yeah,
Skelly?
decades.
I think they're both fantastic.
Long-term position.
Midfield.
See, because it's like with Emile Smith-Rowe, right? When he first came on the scene, delightful footballer to watch. You go, oh, he's going to be at Arsenal for the next 10 years. And because of the position that he plays, a little injury here or there, you sign a few players, suddenly you're not in the mix anymore.
But this is why Lewis Skelly could be the one because
he
he's got
plays left back.
he's got versatility.
yeah.
And Ethan Waneri's playing in Saka's position.
But Wanyeri is more.
I think Ranieri is more
beautiful.
talented.
Yeah,
Ranieri's doing unbelievable. Scoring a goal every 99 minutes on average this season. He's 17 years old.
17. The
Wayne
quality of the
Rooney
goals.
stuff.
It's
It
the
is actually
quality
Wayne
of the
Rooney.
goal as well.
Yeah.
Do we base off the quality because he's scoring goals? Because Miles
It's
Lewis
hard to
Skelly-
separate them, though. You know, when you go, he's going to have a better career at Arsenal. They could easily be part of the same team for the next decade.
I think the answer is both, isn't it?
Both.
At the moment,
Yeah.
they're both Arsenal potential, legends.
Well,
Well,
also,
legends
they're
is a
the
big
kind-
word, but
they're the kind of players that you build a squad around as well.
yeah.
But Miles Lewis Skelly, though, there's something about him. I just feel like he's going to be in and around this squad for a minute.
Yeah, well, he
Just 'cause he's
seems,
versatile.
like being versatile like that is such a gift for a manager. Lots of players have made careers because of their versatility.
I hope it doesn't ruin
Phil
him.
Neville, James Milner, their versatility is what made them so
I hope it doesn't
useful.
ruin him, Roars.
What
I want Skelly to be a midfielder.
Why?
'Cause I just think he's got so much more about him. I hope he isn't ruined as someone that's just versatile and he's
Yeah, but
1 minute
you know
left,
the
1
modern.
minute right.
Not that I'm a huge fan of it, but you know the modern day fullback.
Yeah, they can have a big role, of course, in modern football, but
What a terrible pass!
It's weird,
Oh,
but
a weird pass. The guy was right in front of him. Who was it? Declan Rice. But yeah,
you could argue Foden's had a bit of that as an issue. Foden's fantastic in the Guardiola system, whether he's a right winger, left winger, midfielder. When he plays for England, we slag him off. Like he's had
that
poor
out of
tournaments.
position.
Skelly, the last thing you want
But
is him
what's
being a
happened?
left back and a midfielder.
But what has happened to Foden? Because it isn't only
He's
his
been good
form
last
for
few
England.
weeks. He scored
Yeah,
about
maybe the last
5
few
goals
weeks.
in a-
Maybe the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But overall, I find it a fascinating. Like, has something happened off the pitch? Has he fallen out with somebody? Is there?
I think he's entitled to have a dip in form. I think he really is, and he has actually proven.
But it's
in the last
bigger
few
than a
weeks he's
dip,
picked
isn't
up.
it? Because
He's had a bad 3
it's
months.
over half a season.
that's not
No, the season starts
That happens,
August,
though,
September,
right?
October, November.
So that,
young players. Yeah,
I
it
can't
does.
remember. Oh, look, maybe I'm wrong.
Also, the whole team's had a
Do
dip,
you ever
right?
remember Wayne Rooney having 6 months off?
But he's
I
not
remember
Wayne. Phil
Rooney
Foden's not
going
Wayne
through
Rooney.
tricky periods, and he.
Yeah, but did it
I remember
last
that
6
thing with
months?
him where sometimes he wouldn't score for a bit, and then he'd just score 10 in 11 games.
Yeah.
Like he'd go through patches where maybe his performances were still there, but he wasn't delivering with goals.
I'd
and
agree.
things
I'd
like
agree with you if you were talking about Foden's patch being 6
But then
games,
I don't
8
think
games.
Foden's as good as.
Yeah, but
Wayne
Foden's got nearly the same amount of goals at this stage last season when he won the PFA Player of the Year.
No.
And he finished really strong. Yeah. Last week, it was 2 weeks ago, he scored his 5th goal in the Premier League. And that was the same stage of last season when he scored 5. Took him ages. He's a late
second half
finisher.
of the season.
Yeah, he
a
is.
bloomer.
But you are right. He has, for half the season, he's been really poor. But he's been great for 4 years, Ross.
Yeah, I do agree with that. No, I
Plus
like
he's
I
not
like
Rooney.
kind of don't give players the cushion to have just a bad bit of time. Do you know what I mean?
But what I thought was a shame for Foden is, when his team and country most needed him, he didn't quite. Like, I would have said that if Manchester City ever ended up in a dip in form, if Manchester City ever ended up losing 9 out of 11, the reason it won't happen is Phil Foden won't allow it to happen. And he never quite did that.
Buvey will know better than me, and obviously you guys can judge him based on his England performances more than I would. But we kind of, when you say he's not stepped up when his team needed him, he scored in the Bernabeu and stuff when his team needed him. Like he has
done it.
had big moments.
No,
like we kind of remember that when
not
his
this
team
season.
needed him when they lose games, right?
Yeah, because
we kind of go, oh, his team needed him then. But there's been times
So you got to
when
realise when Foden tries things and he loses the ball because he doesn't score every touch that he has. Of course not. Then the defence behind him instantly concedes a goal. City are giving away 10 big chances a game without Rodri, and it does matter.
Yeah,
So
no,
he's not
I've
able
got
to
no issue
express
with that.
himself.
I find it infuriating when people aren't forgiving to forward players giving away the ball. Like Arjen Robben's one of my favourite ever Chelsea players, and Arjen Robben would often be dispossessed because what he would try was so unpredictable that it's unlikely to work. If it does work, you score a goal.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, you give the
people
ball
like
away.
on Bruno's case.
Yeah,
He's trying things all the time.
yeah, it's
Sometimes
not
going to give the ball away.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
I know what you're saying. I think what you're saying, Roy, is more the iconic, the moments, the last few months that we grabs the side by the scruff.
Yeah,
And I do agree with you.
Yeah, like say for England at the Euros, which I know we got to the final and that, but it was a shit.
It was terrible.
Right? It was like every game, gross.
But what about Harry
Like,
Kane? He was poor, wasn't he?
Yeah, no doubt. But apart from a dazzling 45 minutes against the Dutch in Dortmund, he didn't really have a tournament,
No, he
Foden.
didn't.
And I went into it and I like Foden a lot, rate him so highly. I basically said every game, whenever anyone spoke to me about the football during that tournament, I was like, Foden comes alive today. Foden.
But is
And
that
it
down to
just
system
didn't-
though, Rory?
just
Is
didn't
this
happen.
unfair?
System
I know footballers have a personal responsibility, but I always felt like Southgate
Southgate.
didn't know how to deal with.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah,
someone like
Bellingham and
Foden.
Foden, he couldn't.
He had a terrible man. And Kane
great
had a bad...
cross.
Oh,
Oh, it was a superb
Absolutely
cross.
fantastic.
Was that Marmouche?
First time Bernardo
Bernardo
Silva.
Silva.
Of course.
Left
No,
footed.
it was Marmouche.
Nah, that was Vardy,
Vardy.
the second line
Oh.
that came up.
How can he get that wrong?
he hasn't got a beard, has he, Mamouche?
Oh my days.
What's his Omar? Is
6
it Omar
foot plus.
Mamouche?
Yeah, Omar.
Omar
Yeah, I thought it
Mamouche.
was Omar.
Brother Omar.
Brother Omar Mamouche.
brother over.
Oh, ref, don't give that. Soft! That's a soft one, man!
It was a foul, man.
Soft!
It was a foul. See, this is what
Softest
See,
guys
that's
in
not
London,
soft.
man. They're soft, man.
referees get so
Go
much
back to
wrong.
Gales.
You shouldn't complain.
That's a great ball.
I'm waiting for it.
I was in
I'm waiting for it.
What?
That ball's so good.
What a ball that is.
Oh, good save.
That's another great signing, by the way.
What's that?
Guardiola.
Didn't it? He's handed it.
Oh, Guardiola's been one of your better signings, man. For the
Yeah.
yeah.
Nathaniel says with the super chat. got it.
Nathan Ake's a good signing.
This will be 1-1 or 2-2. Arsenal don't have the conviction City or Liverpool have, even this transitional City team.
Is he an
I'm not-
Arsenal fan?
I'm not
It's
reading the
interesting-
rest out.
It's interesting saying that if he is an Arsenal fan. If he's
He's
not
a
an
Liverpool fan because the last.
What did he say? He
He's
what?
obviously ended it with YN.
No, but what did he say to the beginning?
He said Arsenal, this game finishes 1-1 or 2-2. It doesn't because Arsenal don't have the conviction.
Yeah, but he wants Arsenal to finish 1-1.
You might be an Arsenal fan. How do you know?
No, he's a
It's
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Oh, right, you said it, did
So he has an agenda.
Sorry, I
but
wasn't
that
thing at the end,
makes no
innit?
sense. But I hear you. Well done.
If we
Arsenal's
win this
press when
game,
City have the
honestly,
ball at
we're
back,
going to do a
really
marathon stream. We're not ending the stream. I'll just go by solo. If we win
It
this
will
game,
be a shame if Erling Haaland doesn't score today, just for the story. I just want to see what he does to Gabriel.
it'd be juicy, wouldn't it?
Why? He doesn't score most times against Arsenal.
He
Anyway.
scored against you before.
I said most times.
Although it is title over if Arsenal.
What the hell was that?
Is that Odegaard?
Come on.
Good tackle.
Savinho.
Oi!
Odegaard did well there.
Odegaard should have just laid that back to the keeper though, surely.
You gotta go. You gotta go long.
They're not even that good, you know. Do you know what?
No, we're
They're
better
not even
than
that
you. We're
good. Should we
better
just
than
say,
you.
let's
We're
hold
better
our
than you.
hands up?
Arsenal playing better football than you.
They're not that good,
And
are they,
they're beating
Arsenal?
you.
They're boring. They're
beating you.
they're scared. Just
one
They
nil
are
Arsenal.
winning, but
We're
it's
scared
because they're
stiff.
their own.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
We are not camping back and just
Arsenal,
waiting
the
for you to
stiffest
try and
side
break
to
us
ever try and win the
1-0
Premier title. Yeah, stiff.
The Arsenal.
Go on then. Go on then. Go on then.
To the
Give it.
Arsenal. Go wide. You
Give it.
better block the ball.
Ooh.
If you don't, I will run to the stadium
Yeah.
No!
Yes!
Blocks!
Good save, Raya again.
Sir.
Good save, Raya.
Raya getting
again.
down
They
to
don't
his
deserve
right.
it.
Raya's
Make a
best goal
good
in the
save.
league.
Come on, boys.
I think the Forest lad.
So,
Sells.
Sells.
Sells
is
has
better.
been. He's been
Do you know?
amazing.
Do you know?
Martin's
This
better.
season.
Do you know he should
This
be?
season.
Do you know Sells genuinely should be a Chelsea player?
Yeah. Clear leg, boy. Isn't it?
Yeah. We.
That was going in. That was going in.
Keepers!
You need half time, mate. They're killing you. You've been the dominant team, but
Yeah, I know.
you need
They
half
want to
time
try and
now.
nick one before
You
half
need
time.
half time. Yeah.
Who's the worst keeper in the league?
Robert Sanchez.
Who's Southampton's keeper?
Oh, but I don't.
No, it's not.
Why?
him.
They're bottom of the-
Ramsdale's
the bottom
better
of the
than
league.
Sanchez.
That don't count. Man.
Ramsdale's better than Sanchez, though.
I love how you went.
Knowing full well.
Who's
No,
Southampton's
ask him.
keeper?
I think he's been. He doesn't even start for them, does
Has
he?
his old boy tweeted you any times recently?
Nick Ramsdale.
Is that his name, Nicky?
Yeah, Nicky. Yeah.
Nicky boy Ramsdale.
No, I don't think so.
What's all this passing about? Oh, what's all this?
What's all this passing about?
Well done. It was a good passing, no?
Got a lot of space there.
Smash him.
Go on. Look at Look at Martinelli. Look at
can't
number
stand
11.
these
Look
lot.
at Nelly. Look at Nelly. Ball. Told you,
No.
Declan.
Nelly.
It's not a good ball. Just lost the possession.
Nelly.
Yeah, big
Oh, I
elephant.
didn't even get it. Yeah, I was thinking of the
Stand him up. Just stand him up 1
If
minute
you
extra
really
time.
wanted
We're
to
gonna get
foul,
a goal.
ref.
with me.
We're gonna
Foul!
It's
Foul!
done well.
Foul!
Look
at these. Weak.
yeah. or,
Hey!
Oh,
Send him back to Finsbury Park.
Hey.
hot in her, Nelly.
Hold that
Hot
up
in
now.
here,
Hold that
Nelly.
up
If
now.
you want to go and take a ride with me, Nelly.
Fucking 10 years
What's that?
for that 10-year contract. No holding the ball up.
Yeah, because it's got.
You
Saliba.
said it was a masterstroke of a decision by the football club.
It just pisses me off, mate. I just like, hold the ball up.
Yeah, but you got Saliba. bearing
Nah, but
down
we're
with that.
1-0 down to these lot.
yeah.
They're not even that good.
Booby's
Hold
right.
the fucking ball up.
Boovy's right.
Yeah, it's true.
You've got to do that.
So frustrating. It's
You've got to
basics.
do that for in that
Basics.
position.
Chat saying you rattled Booth.
No, it's pissing me off.
Now, you are a bit rattled, though.
Come on.
You do sound a bit rattled.
Holding the ball up.
Single on
It's
Booth.
like any lump can hold the ball up. Anyone.
Not any.
A League 2 striker can hold the ball up in a game like this. A League 2 striker can.
You're saying he's not even League Two?
4 seconds.
You're
Look at
agreeing
this.
with Roy Keane.
2, 1. Better whistle then.
You've got to get it over when the ref's
City is
about
so
to blow the whistle.
It's half time. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard with a captain's goal
So
for the home team. Kai Havertz missing an opportunity which... I was going to say I don't know how he's missed it, but I do know how he's missed it. His name's Kai
You
Havertz.
can't miss it, though. You just can't. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's actually an unbelievable miss. If you think about what that miss is all about, it's going to live forever. Like, he hasn't even had it blocked. You know, if somebody's on the line, I don't know, somebody's got back, desperate. Bernardo Silva's got back and done a ridiculous block, and you sort of go, he has to score, but fair enough. Or the keeper pulls a magnificent save out of the bag. You kind of go, fair enough. That was mental.
Yeah, you should have
You
scored.
have to hit the target. Absolutely useless. Move.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous, mate. Sky Bet have asked us a fan view question. 50% of City fans believe injuries are the reason for the struggles this season.
If I was to put that question to you, Booth,
yeah.
with the options that they gave the fans that they surveyed, so why do you think City have struggled this season compared to previous years? And the options are injuries, aging squad, lack of hunger, off-field issues, or poor tactics. What would you think it is?
I think the Rodri injury is 80% of it. And then the rest is a poor squad. The Calvin Phillips transfer now as a backup to Rodri hasn't worked. A little bit of attitude, a little bit of desire. If you win 4 leagues in a row, there's a lack of desire on some level. But I think it's all down to Rodri. I think City at top of the table right now with Rodri in the side.
But can you put Roger not being on this, in the side? And again, I understand how much of an impact he has on the City team, but Harland's been, and I know he's scored a number of goals still, but he's been a little bit off it this season. You've been complaining about his performances. Foden's he's warmed up recently, but he's not been firing for the whole.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you explain their lack of form?
Rodri. I know it's a cop-out answer. I'm not trying to be like cop-out answer, but he makes the defence
But
better.
these are
We keep
players
the
that
ball.
you will
We
consider
keep
some of the
ball
best in
higher
the
up.
world.
We create more chances. By the way, Rodri actually chips in with big goals himself. Wins more games.
Scored a
Haaland-
win against Arsenal one New Year's Day. Do you remember that? Yeah.
Huge. He went
Last
on
minute.
his
Do you know
knees,
what I
which
do
he shouldn't
think
have done
is
at the time.
interesting though, Buvey? Where do you sit on this one? So this Sky Bet fan view thing's interesting. Something that I didn't necessarily anticipate was of Man City fans, 15% or 16% it is actually, they've put part of the form down to poor tactics, which is 16% suggesting Guardiola is at least some point culpable for this
They're about
issue.
right, Royce.
Do you think that's fair?
Well,
16%.
We've watched loads of games together this season. You've got Rico Lewis at left back, Mateus Nunes at right back, strange substitutions of when Stones comes in, then he gets injured. We slag off Postecoglou for similar things at Tottenham, and they're in the bottom half of the table. Guardiola's trying to figure things out. He has been making some poor substitutions. The starting 11 hasn't been right. You've got a Kovacic, Bernardo, Ilkay Gundogan midfield at points hasn't worked. Do you know what I mean?
Also, mate, 26% of this Sky Bet fan view survey, 26% believe that the issues that Man City have faced this season come down to the off the field issues.
So what is that? That's Pep Guardiola getting a divorce, Kyle Walker having 5
115 charges, 115 charges at the club.
Jack Grealish has a few rumours of his kind of form in training.
Yeah.
I really don't agree with a lot of that.
Do you think, here's one for you then, just to make it oversimplify it. Buvey, do you think that the 115 charges hanging over the club has had the impacts and has impacted the form this season?
No, I'd say it's close to 0%.
What, the 115?
Out of, we're doing 50% of fans being injuries, whatever. I think 115 is about 1%. Really? 0%. I think it's close to 0%. It's a big thing for us as journalists or people in the media.
And it's a big thing for like Sheikh Mansour and stuff. But it's not a big thing for the players.
No. And we've seen it in January. If the club had all these injuries and the club were in really bad form, potentially out of the Champions League, the club wouldn't have spent 150 million quid on new players. Do you know what I mean? So it hasn't affected the players. Have seen new players come in. Harland's got a 10-year contract.
A lot of the people within the club will, if they ever speak to the players or the manager about that, will say everything's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Everything's fine.
Definitely.
Like, there's nothing to worry about. Even though there may be something to worry about, I don't think that will transmit to the players.
It might actually make them more
like galvanise them.
Yeah, backs against the wall vibes, like the league's against us.
There was 35% that said aging squad, and I'm more heavy on the aging squad than the actual injuries itself, because they had Gundogan, like I said, was an aging player that they brought back. Kovacic is not a spring chicken anymore. They've got Kevin De Bruyne in there. They've got Ruben Diaz. They had Kyle Walker that's gone through the door. It's an aging squad, and it's a squad that obviously they've done it 4 times in a row now. Mentally, they don't want to. Maybe they can't get there. They can't do it anymore. So I forget age is a big part of it more than injuries for me.
Especially
personally.
when you consider what Pep asks of his teams as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of
Of course.
You have to be one of the best players in the world to play the system, and not only do you have to be one of the best players in the world, but you have to be like on form as one of the best players in the world.
So they need to revamp their squad. Obviously, they got a few signings in January, but they really need to revamp this whole squad. Man City, they're in a rebuild. They're in a current rebuild. It might not look like a rebuild because they can fast track their rebuild because they can spend so much money, but they are currently in a rebuild, this Man City team right now.
Have you seen the Marcus Rashford news?
Yes, it's crazy. I can't believe Villa have done it, really. And that's nothing against Marcus Rashford, but I feel like they need a certain type of player. He brings a little bit of controversy to Aston Villa. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the best deal in the world for Aston Villa. I'm
so surprised that Marcus Rashford has ended up at Aston Villa. Like, of all the places where I thought Marcus Rashford would end up, I felt like at the very least it would be like a super club. A super club elsewhere, even maybe a slightly fading super club, a slightly struggling super club. Like, if he'd ended up running the wing in front of the San Siro, it made sense to me. The links with Barcelona made sense to me. Even Paris Saint-Germain on some level. Going to Paris, an iconic team, a team that's being rebuilt, made sense to me.
Even a Galatasaray.
Galatasaray wouldn't make sense to me. but I mean, Aston Villa...
I know what you mean, though.
Aston Villa makes no sense to me at all. Dude, what about you, Adam?
I think I expected him to join a different club when I saw the links to some other teams. But what you got to remember about those teams is, like, I think PSG just signed Kvaratskhelia for 70-odd million or whatever that was. I think Barcelona are in a position where they need to get rid of players before they can sign players. AC Milan ended up signing Kyle Walker. I think their wage structure only allowed for that one to happen. So I think those kind of clubs started dwindling in numbers. And when you look at it, whilst I don't want to see him play for another English club, Aston Villa isn't the worst move for him in terms that he goes into a team where they've just lost one of their main goal scorers in John Duran. There's a space opening up there. Leon Bailey hasn't been in the best form this season. I think he could link up well with Ollie Watkins. The manager really wants him, which I think helps at the moment. I think, whoever's to blame, whether it's Marcus Rashford's fault, Manchester United's fault, the manager's faults that we've had in the recent years, the manager at Manchester United currently doesn't want him. And for him to hear a manager phone him, have a couple of conversations with him and be like, "You're my guy, I want you to join the club," I think that will be refreshing and open a lot of doors for Marcus Rashford.
Wouldn't have Ruben Amorim said a similar thing though when he came in?
Well, I think the problem for Ruben Amorim when Ruben Amorim came in, or for Marcus Rashford when Ruben Amorim came in, was that there were already rumours that Rashford could potentially be allowed to leave. And then Rashford does that interview. And whilst Rashford had the opportunities with Amorim early on, he scored in his first game against Ipswich, scored that brace against Everton. You know, the kind of pathway for him to leave the club was already kind of set in motion. And Rashford's head, for whatever reason, wasn't quite on it at Manchester United. Therefore, the manager couldn't pick him. So I don't think there was a way back for him. Now, he could potentially go to Aston Villa, tear it up, and Ruben Amorim sees there's a space for him to come back. And maybe he goes away, tears it up, does well, and those clubs in the summer will be in a position to buy him more so than they were now.
It's a tricky
I don't think
club,
it's a bad
Aston Villa.
move for him though, man.
Tricky club to
Go for a mixed grill with me on a
It's an amazing. By the way, I'm not saying Rashford won't enjoy his time at Villa. I'm not saying that at all because Villa are an amazing club, historic club.
No, but
they're in the Champions League.
Buvey, that's
but
not
there's an
true.
element of like
This is uninspiring for Rashford. Look, you know, we all in agreement when we talk about Aston Villa. We're all aware of what Aston Villa are, where they rank, the history of the club. There's no doubt about the size of and stature of what
there's a lot of pressure in there
But
when
this
things
isn't
don't
what
go their
Rashford was about.
right way. Aston Villa, there's a lot of pressure in the stadium. There's a lot of they can start booing at any moment. They expect things massively. Even the Champions League this season, they were booing results that didn't go their way. Aston Villa fans have got a lot of. They expect a lot from their club, and rightly so or wrongly so. We can
I think
debate
for
that.
Villa, it's
Rashford,
a
puts a lot of pressure on him.
signing. For Villa,
There's always going to be pressure on Rashford wherever he
No,
goes.
but you know what I
But he
mean?
doesn't escape the spotlight.
You know when
which
Jesse
maybe speak
Lingard
about
left,
the
he went to
English
West Ham.
journalism.
But you know when
and all that.
Jesse Lingard went to West Ham, that is a fan base ready for a maverick, ready for someone that just is.
So is
experimenting.
Aston Villa, really. Look at
There's a lot more pressure than West Ham.
Rodgers and all these guys.
Yeah, Rashford could fit in well with
I don't
that
think he
team.
starts.
Yeah, I
in
think
terms of the football that they play. He wouldn't start straight away. He's got to earn his spot.
It's
which I
not a
think
bad
is-
signing.
If he goes
is
to a different
challenge.
club, he needs to be starting different. He needs to be starting loads of games for 3 months and have a
but
bit of fun and enjoy himself.
Any club that Marcus Rashford were to go to, it's only the right club if he has to earn his place. He can't be going to a team where he just walks straight in off the back of the form that we've seen. It's the right club if he has to earn his place.
I don't think
But that's why people said Dortmund was a good shout or AC Milan because he sort of go into a big club but also start.
I
pretty-
think
pretty
going
soon.
away from England was probably the ideal case because of that. You get away from that, the fishbowl of British
Although it
football
will be a
and-
lot easier. The eyeballs and the intensity of being a player at Manchester United is incomparable to being a player at Aston Villa. You're not back page news at Villa, even if you're Marcus Rashford, in the way that you are back page news when you're Marcus Rashford at
There's
Manchester
a lot.
United.
Aston Villa are a bit like a mini Man United. There's a lot of pressure. It's a historic club, Champions League winner. Like you know, the West Ham move for Jesse Lingard, it was free flowing. It was more natural. It was a better fan base for him. I just think Rashford needs a little less pressure. There's a
No, but
lot
I
of
don't think
pressure.
Villa. I don't think Villa is particularly pressured the way that you're suggesting.
It can go. I think it just can go wrong in more aspects for Rashford at Villa than it could have at another club.
But
You might
he
have run
has
out of
to-
options.
He has to go. Like what I'm saying, maybe I'm getting this wrong. I'm saying that Aston Villa for Rashford. If you're Rashford, the way that he was at Manchester United, the biggest club in the
face of
country.
Manchester United.
He was at one point the public face of the club. He was the poster boy, the born and bred Manc, and all that. If you're going to leave, it has to be to Barcelona, to Real Madrid, to Paris Saint-Germain, to AC Milan. I think that he will find Aston Villa quite an underwhelming, not overwhelming experience.
If he does, then he's making a big mistakes. They're in the Champions League with one of the great managers in European football.
But
Unai Emery is
and
one of
that's
the great
why it
managers
could
outside
work.
of
But they
Guardiola.
haven't won a trophy
And that's
since
why it could work.
1993.
he could be the person that gets them over.
They haven't
the
won
line.
a trophy since
But
1993.
out
He's
of
Marcus
everything you've
Rashford.
said, that's the best sporting project out of all the clubs we've talked about, maybe except Barcelona, but I don't think he starts with Barcelona. So Aston Villa, they could be in the top 4, top 5 this season. They could be. I know they lost to Wolves.
You know, if we were talking hypothetically, I would have said that if Aston Villa were the club, that he just stays at Man United. I just wouldn't have thought that.
But the thing is, he's not getting game time. And I think he needs a fresh, whether it's just a temporary one or not, he needs a fresh start. He needs to get going again. For whatever reason, he seems to have fallen out of love with football. And I can kind of sympathize with that. You know, as we was talking about earlier, there's going to be peaks and troughs in careers and you're going to need something to reignite you sometime. And maybe the call from what can I... Maybe the call from Unai Emery, you know, feeling loved, feeling like he was wanted, all those kind of things can massively help him. He's not moving too far as well. I don't know if that's a good thing though then. Because if his issues are in Manchester and you move into Birmingham, bruv, the M6 is
But that's
right
what
there.
I was saying. He's playing for a big club now. Man United, biggest club in the world. Big fan base with a lot of expectation. Aston Villa, they're the biggest club in their city. It's a huge city, Birmingham. Obviously, Aston Villa aren't Man United, but it's a similar weight, a similar pressure in the fan base.
I think it's incomparable.
I think you underestimate the pressures of playing for Man United.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that, but there are certain clubs that aren't as big as Man United that are just a bit more free, and the fan base aren't. Aston Villa fans have got a lot of expectations.
Aston Villa fans will love him. They'll welcome him with open arms.
100%.
Because he'll be one of the best players they've signed in an awfully long time.
Yeah. And it's a loan deal as well.
Maybe one of the best signings, like just pure on paper, that they've made in a very, very long time.
There
They'll
with
want
Juan
him to
Pablo
stay.
Angel.
The financials of it is bad as well, in my opinion. He's 29 for 40 million quid, the option to buy. They've sold Duran for only 60 million pounds.
I don't think it's bad.
I don't know if
Mate, if they make a profit and bring in, bear in mind, Rashford would have to perform well there for them to take up that option, right?
Nearly 30.
So if they take up the option and pay 40 million for Rashford, and it's because he's played well there for 5 months,
he would have scored.
and you've
12
made a
goals or
profit on
something.
Durant,
He might have scored 12 goals.
That's
for him,
pretty good.
That's good. And then
And also-
you might sell Ollie Watkins.
People overlook it, yeah, but whilst he has been poor for United this year, he's got like 7 goals, 5 assists, which isn't too bad for a wide player. Scored some big goals in big games.
They do
He's a
need
big
wingers,
game
you're
player.
right.
He always scores goals in big games.
They
But
need
you
a
know
left
what?
winger.
Do you know what? I kind of commend Marcus Rashford because he's basically saying to the Premier League and to Manchester and everybody else that doubted him, I'm backing myself here. I'm not going away to a different foreign country. I'm not going to an easier league. I'm staying in the Premier League just to show you guys.
But I don't know if
But
that was.
the aim
I
was
don't know
never
if that
to
was
do
his
that,
choice.
No, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I think that's circumstance, Miles. I don't think he has made the statement. I'm going to do it in this league. I think that the offers have dried up around Europe, and he's been very surprised at
But
the
he
lack
could
of
just easily
interest.
stay though, Rory. He can easily stay at Manchester United
And not
just-
play.
Yeah, he could easily. He hasn't been doing it. He can
Yeah.
easily stay at Manchester United, just coast for the rest of the season and get a move. He's backed himself. He's gone to Aston Villa and say, you know what?
a good shout, yeah.
I know it's a big move for me to go into Aston Villa. They're not a bigger club than
you-
Manchester United, but what they're doing and what they're trying to do right now, break into the Champions League. They're in the Champions League. If he can get that over the line for Aston Villa, it could be deemed as a
He's
successful.
failed upwards. He's
Also-
failed upwards.
He hasn't
Also,
moved
he's been-
upwards.
He's failed upwards.
He hasn't. They're a better
They're
team.
better team
They're a better
than us
team.
now,
They're not
but
a
they're not
better.
better
They're not a better
not,
option.
Not in the next 3 years.
They're not a
Playing
better
for Man
club.
United
No,
for
but
3
Man-
years is way better than Aston Villa. You're right. But
Being a Man United
in the
player
next
is
6
better than
months,
being a Villa player.
It's not if you're in the Champions League.
Also, let's
He's
look
playing
at
in the
this.
Champions League.
No.
If he's been
He could be in the
told,
Champions League semi-final, Rory.
If he's-
That's amazing.
I know.
if he's been told, look, we're signing Asensio, potentially João Felix is coming, you're going to be part of this new look front line for Aston Villa. It could be quite tempting for him, man. I hope he does well.
Yeah, of course. It's a good project.
Go on, Marcus, man. Find your smile again. That's one of the things.
But you hope he does well and then comes back to you?
Well, I don't think that happens.
You don't think that happens at all?
No. I think
It's over.
Yeah, I think Amarin's made a statement.
I'd love that to happen.
That's what you meant.
In my ideal world, Rashford goes there, scores.
You got to
10
cut your
15
losses then, mate.
goals,
I know you
and
love
comes
him.
back
But
to Manchester United, but I don't think that.
Do you think he's going to be a success there?
Yes.
Do you think he's going to be a successor? No. Miles?
I think it'll have an impact on Aston Villa's season.
Do you think he'll be a success?
What do you deem as a success though? If they make
Does he score goals? Does he play? Does he score goals? Does he create goals? Does he
Yeah, I
get
think
to
he'll
a
get-
final? Does he
I think
get them in the
Does he
Champions League?
improve? Does he
They're a good
improve
team
Aston
anyway.
Villa?
Yeah, of course.
They're worse with him versus Duran. I know it's crazy off the bench. I think they're a better side with
No,
Duran
but
off
he
the bench.
can play with Watkins.
9 off the left. I get
I-
that.
I don't
But
think
Jacob
it's
Ramsey's
either
playing
or.
off the left, and he's been good. He's been good.
But Jacob Ramsey can also play through the middle.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden,
But then
now
you've got
you've got
Morgan Rogers and
Ramsey's
Ramsey.
coming through the
You've got
middle.
Ramsey, Rogers,
options.
Watkins,
But you need that in the Champions
Rashford.
League, right?
And then
I'd
look
rather
at
have
those
Duran off
players,
the bench.
Some players there, man.
They've got João Felix.
They're gonna be
Duran's
stacked,
their
you know.
highest scorer. Duran's their highest scorer in the league this season. He's got more than Ollie Watkins coming off the bench,
They're going to be so stacked.
and they've sold him.
They've just
to bring in.
signed-
Rashford's nearly 30 years
He's
old.
27 years old.
They've just
You
signed
round up.
Buvey.
You round up.
Yeah, but they've just signed three.
Maths, and it's basic maths.
Not with ages, though. No.
Also,
it's good
at 27, he's like kind of close.
He's 29 as well. He's not 27, is he?
He's 27, man.
27, yeah.
Talking about.
He might be
Right.
28, actually.
No, but I know he's
Let's just
27.
split the difference.
I love that.
Let's add
I'm
two.
wrong, but let's make us both wrong.
His birthday was recently, isn't it?
That's even worse for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that conversation Arsenal fans had on Twitter?
Oh, it's so good.
He's closer to 28 than 29.
He's 28, yeah. Who was it about? He's 28. No, he's closer to 29 though, so therefore he's 29.
Come on,
He's
let's
28
smash
till
these
he's
lot.
29.
Let's smash
Here we
these lot
go.
now.
Arsenal going to score again.
Fair
Back
play.
underway anyway.
Anyway,
Back
either way.
underway.
Good luck to Marcus, man.
Yeah, fair play to him, man. I don't hate Marcus Rashford.
But you can't say that. He's a rival.
I'll tell you what we'll know.
They're the
Do you know-
rivals.
do you know-
We're nowhere near him.
He's now playing for a club above you in the table.
Yeah, we're nowhere near him. Our rivals are Fulham and that.
Villa are your rivals now. You got to cut your losses. He's
I
a
don't-
rival.
them, man.
I just even though Aston Villa have a great
failed
manager,
upwards.
they're not. He hasn't.
He has, Rory.
If you're ever forced out of Man United, it's not a
Boy,
promotion.
Man United fans
Yeah.
just gone backwards.
It is
No, but
backwards.
on a sporting level, not the
This
history of the
season,
club, not the
maybe.
narrative, not on a sporting level. He's somehow in a Champions League side. Rashford's been shit the last 2 years. He's not a Champions League winger, and he's now playing for Unai Emery.
Yeah, I suppose
Mental.
that's true. The way you phrased that was
They
true.
beat Bayern
But,
Munich.
the way you phrased it is true, but
know what you mean as
if
a
you
club.
leave
All of
Villa,
the teams linked to him with Champions League clubs.
if somebody left Villa and got a Man United move, you say it was an improvement, wouldn't you?
What's that? Sorry?
If somebody left Villa and got a Man United move, regardless of league position, you say it was an improvement.
Roughly speaking, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a bigger club.
Obviously
How do
not
we see
right
this
now
second
necessarily.
half going, boys?
City win 3-1.
I think City win.
I think City,
City were putting the pressure on towards
they
the end of the
lose.
first half, weren't they?
Yeah, they could put all the pressure. I think Arsenal will go on and hit them on the
Where's
counter.
De Bruyne?
Who had De Bruyne?
I don't get it.
Mate, it's a question you could have asked
He
yourself in
can't
the
play
Champions
two
League.
games.
A lot
Could have
of
asked
time.
yourself in the Champions League final.
That's why you
Oh,
keep his
don't
name
be like
out
that,
of
Rory. It's
great
nasty from you,
conversation.
mate.
Don't be doing
That's
this
nasty
Arsenal
from you.
stuff. If Arsenal
honestly,
do what, Arsenal don't retreat.
De Bruyne can't play 2 games in a week, and he's been linked to a contract extension, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
No, but sometimes
De
you
Bruyne.
need players like him around the squad.
Nah, that's
Contract
bad.
If
extension.
he's but you do want De Bruyne around. You don't need to be reliant on him playing every week, but you do need players like De Bruyne around
but
the
he's-
club.
But what's the
As you
wages,
start a new era, they've got loads of money. As you start a new era of Manchester City, a new midfield, you do need players that know the club.
I'm getting my fucking fruit.
I'm getting my fucking fruit. What have you gone for? Bananas?
Is he going to absolutely
BANANAS?
gobble down a banana again? Live on air.
All right, well, if he goes for his bananas, I'm going to go for my melons.
What's up with you two?
What's going on here?
Good for you, mate.
A little fruit salad over there.
Watermelon. It's good for the soul.
Watermelon.
Watermelon's a better choice.
It's good for erections.
No, this is better than watermelon. There's too much sugar in that.
That's what it's for.
What?
Yeah.
He knows that. That's why he's
aphrodisiac.
buying
What?
it.
No,
He's buying
what?
it. That's why he knows.
I'm buying it because it tastes good. I don't need an
Why
erection.
you
I don't
know
need
full
watermelon for
well.
erections.
You
I'm
know
fine.
full well. What are you doing tonight?
I don't need a
What are you
watermelon.
doing tonight?
Bro.
Are you sitting next to me eating watermelon, getting
And a
yourself
fresh
an
haircut.
erection?
What's
Fresh haircut.
I don't need it.
What's a melon? I didn't think of that melon.
Save me some. Yeah. I need an erection.
Me. Ooh, wow. Big one.
Is that why you got it for the erection?
Someone said they saw Buvey and Clapton smoking a fat one. How come you don't smoke with me, Booth?
Oh, that's crazy.
Never get the invite.
I mean, I'm literally implying you don't invite me, but all right.
No, I'm not. Yeah. Clapton. When was that?
Oh, now you.
Yeah, good for me, innit?
Oh, boys.
You
Come
ever
on,
been,
Arsenal.
ever been to Clapton Football Club?
Yes,
It's a communist football club. How strange is that?
it is.
They're communist.
So's Dulwich.
Is it?
No, they're not. That's fake. That's gentrified. Clapton is an actual communist football club.
Is it?
They run it as a communist organisation, like politically speaking.
There's a lot of politics in football in this on this show, you know. Windy City. Politics.
Oh yeah, remember that?
Yeah, and it was right. It was about the politics. It was about giving a
Roy's was
speech.
spot
I
on.
might go there in the summer. United are going to be
Chicago.
on the east side
Yeah,
of
we're
East
going.
Coast.
We're going Philadelphia
Yeah, I
for
think
that cup for that
Yeah,
Champions
we're in that
League
as well.
thing.
Premier League.
No, not that. We're the Club World Cup.
Oh, I'm on about pre-season.
'Cause I'm thinking of
United are going to be on
my-
the east coast
my
of
mate's
America.
just booked
Oh, is
New
it?
York,
What's
but we're
New
playing in Philadelphia.
Probably the MetLife,
The Met.
Chicago. I think.
Is Arsenal going to be there then? Because we did.
You ever been to Philadelphia?
No.
Oh,
That's where
Philadelphia.
Rocky-
That's where Rocky's filmed, isn't it?
Rocky.
You said that, yeah.
AIDS. The film Philadelphia. What are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm listening to you, Royce.
Oh,
The
with-
film Philadelphia. You know when Tom
Denzel
Hanks,
Washington.
Tom Hanks got the AIDS.
and Denzel Washington.
That was called Philadelphia.
Phil,
Get
get the ball.
He's done.
Mate,
What?
release the ball.
What else is,
Foul.
what else is from Philadelphia? Oh, Boys to Men.
Motown
Motown
The
feeling
Brutalist is set there. Have you seen the
Pink.
Brutalist?
Brutalist.
It's
Pink.
4 hours long.
Most
the film.
girls want a man
Freeway.
with a bling bling.
Freeway the rappers from Philly.
Oh yeah, 4 hours long. Adrian Brody's new film.
I've seen Boys to Men live.
I've seen Boys to Men
Twice.
live as well. I saw them in Vegas with my mum.
I love Boys to Men.
Was it like a show? You paid to go see that?
No, they did a residency in Vegas. I took my mum and my cousin took his mum. We went to see him.
Near the
in
end of
Quality.
the road.
Yeah, they did that.
You go over
yeah,
to
End of
just
the
for
Road,
that?
banger.
Or was
that was
a
one.
holiday?
That was kind of why we went. Yeah, but obviously it's
That was a
Vegas.
clever move. That
Yeah,
you and your mate. Oh yeah, we're going to go
yeah.
Vegas.
My cousin.
Mamu.
yeah.
Phil, look at this. Oh,
Who's that? Kai. Well done.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
You watched that, Raw?
No, of course I don't. I remember someone else
started
used to call him that. I didn't really know what it was, but someone we used to work with called him that.
Always Sunny. People are saying Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek Mill.
Meek Mill,
Philadelphia.
trash
Oh,
rapper.
speaking of
Trash rapper.
Philadelphia, they're in the NFL. Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah.
You got
Are
Philadelphia
they in the-
Union
are they
of
in the Super
Football.
Bowl?
Yeah, in the Super Bowl. Them,
Who is it?
Kansas. Them versus KC.
Kansas.
Who is
Kansas
it?
City
J-Lo.
Chiefs.
Who's singing? Is it J-Lo?
No,
Kendrick Lamar. man.
Is it?
J-Lo getting the Super Bowl in
thought-
2025.
No, she'll get one.
No, but
No
that
way,
could
what song she
easily.
gonna do?
mate,
What,
that
Girl
could
Next
easy-
Door, innit? What's the
that
song
could-
called? She's back with
No one's saying that in the Super Bowl.
She's better back with
the
Ben
hell?
Affleck, isn't she? Ben Affleck. Never
Nah,
go
she's
back, they
left
say.
again, innit?
Never-
She's
they-
left
there's a
again,
famous
innit?
saying in romance. I mean, you guys will know better than me. Never go back.
Never go back. Mate, do you know that Barack
Gonna be a
Obama's
great
wife?
halftime show.
No, Barack Obama is going out with Jennifer Aniston.
Stop this.
That's not true.
Not true.
It is true.
That's
It's been
AI.
a rumor on Twitter for like
I put it in the
3
group.
years, and you fall for it all the
Jennifer
time.
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston goes out with Barack
I can't stand
Obama.
that Jennifer Aniston.
Didn't you know that?
I've never heard this.
Yeah.
So what?
true.
How did they meet? Tell me, Rory, in your world, how did Barack Obama meet Jennifer Aniston?
Mate,
You can
Hollywood.
meet anyone. He's the
No,
president.
but where's? Give me the scene.
Mate, that's not the question you should be asking.
Hollywood.
Because that could happen anywhere.
Yeah. They've
No,
met.
how did she run into Barack Obama?
If
The
you're the
circle
they both,
president,
Barack
you can
they
do
Obama's
what
both
you
in
got
now.
holiday homes in Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Barack Obama, the circles he's in now will be Hollywood.
If you're the president, you can meet anyone at any time. You know that. You can do anything you want. You're the president.
No, but he's an ex-president.
You can literally do anything. Yeah, but he's still
No,
the
but you're
president.
still the president.
You're called a president.
Can't do
but
anything.
you're
He
not
still gets,
anything
you know, he gets
you want.
terrorist briefings and all sorts. If you're an ex-president, you get all CIA briefings. Yeah.
Wow.
You're forever president. You're forever known as president.
Yeah, president number whatever he is.
What number was he?
47, I would say.
44.
No, he's 44.
Trump's 47 and
Yeah.
45.
See?
So he's 44, isn't it?
Yeah.
44, yeah.
What other sportsman has a famous number 44?
Ooh.
44.
Famous.
Skelly.
No, bro.
What number is he?
I swear Paul Pogba wore that. in his
No.
academy.
No.
Famous
He did-
sportsman.
No, wait.
So
You've got to
I'm
be
not talking-
talking about someone massive. You've
Yeah,
got to be
he's
talking
massive.
about Babe Ruth or
He's a
something.
superstar.
Oh, that's obvious.
Number
Michael Jordan.
44
Michael
is his
Jordan.
number.
Michael Jordan.
No, Michael Jordan's 23.
23,
Tiger
yeah.
Woods.
No. He's on that level.
Roger Federer.
He's on that level in his sport.
Federer.
Hang on, 44.
Larry Bird was 33, innit?
44.
Radicado.
No.
Raducanu.
What?
Usain Bolt.
Emma Raducanu.
Oh, Lewis Hamilton.
There we go. Yes, Adam, you have to.
Well, you have numbers in
draw that one out.
F1. You have numbers in F1.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know why Lewis Hamilton picks it?
I don't know. Give me that information.
Plus 44.
88.
UK.
Oh, UK. Oh, wow. Spot me. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I had a jacket on last
Oh,
week that said
44.
plus 44. It's a Lewis Hamilton jacket.
Yeah.
Like your prefix on the number, right?
Yeah.
Phone number.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus 44. That's
This
what
is the
I'm going
viral clip we've been looking at.
Oh, Geordie tweeted out yesterday, Jermaine Defoe or
I love
Daniel
that, Boo.
Sturridge.
Just read exactly what you see.
It's like Ron Burgundy, isn't it? Go fuck yourself.
I don't follow
San Diego.
Geordie. I don't
Wait,
follow
what?
Geordie, but ultimately Defoe
You
or
don't follow
Sturridge.
Geordie.
You don't follow me.
You still follow the true Geordie, but not Geordie.
I don't follow the true Geordie.
Is that not who we're talking about?
No.
Boo! Boo!
Oh, he did
You were
nothing to
slagging him off.
Gabriel. That's pathetic. He did nothing to Gabriel. I'm gutted.
Who scored, Miles?
You should have absolutely
Maybe
Emmanuel
he will.
Adebayor.
Maybe he will. Maybe he will.
It's not over!
But then,
You're going to lose
yeah,
this.
Maybe she
AFTV and
will.
chill tonight, baby.
It's not over.
Honestly,
Don Robbie.
I'm going to be lying there with my popcorn watching the Don.
You're going to be lying there with your popcorn.
Why do you get on the overground do AFTV?
No.
If you lose this game.
Overground's
Not running today.
If we win this game,
They,
we come with
what, AFTV's not running?
No, the
They're
overground.
always running.
They're
The
running.
overground's not
They're
running.
24/7, they are. 24/7.
They don't go on strike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at this. Look at this
Good
ball.
goal.
Phil, you've been slagging him off all game. Look at his touch. Savinha.
No, I've never offside.
Bosh.
there.
Great header.
Who's
I tell you what, who's got the wrong side of it?
Savinha.
Because it's not
Savinha
even
to Harland.
it's not a good cross.
Savinha
He's
to-
made
no,
it.
it is. That
He's
is a
made
good
it a
cross.
good
Nah,
cross.
it's a
It's
good
not
In the
it's
box,
not-
that's a
it's
good-
No, but
it's
his
such
run
a
takes him
looper.
under.
Yeah, but you want that in the box.
You don't want a
You want a
looper.
little dinker in the box.
Don't you want a whipper?
No, that's when a wide angle, from a wide angle.
Little dinker
Little
in the box.
dink in the
That doesn't call
box.
Rory sometimes.
Look at
Fantastic
this.
header
Miles,
from
look at
Hart.
this. Miles.
Who's got under? Who's under him there?
That was absolutely-
Saliba.
Saliba, yeah. What did
Saliba's
Saliba
got
do?
caught right under him.
It's the flight of the cross, like you said. Saliba's misjudged the cross, isn't it?
Yeah, Haaland's read it really well. And then he
fucking
hasn't
love
jumped
football.
up too early. He's timed it
He's
really
cut
well.
the hang time
His
as well.
250th goal of his club career. Is that what that said?
How old is he?
Wow.
They'll win it now.
How old is he? 24.
Yeah,
Does he get 1,000 goals in his career?
Like Pele.
But he's shit, apparently.
Not like Pele.
He's
Like
shit,
Pele.
apparently.
Pele got 1,000 goals.
Yeah,
No, he did.
he didn't, man.
Pele got 1,000
No,
goals.
Pele
They
was
used to
playing
play
against
friendlies
soldiers.
like every week, or then like they'd come to Craven Cottage and play Fulham, and he'd count them.
Go on,
goals.
go on,
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Pele scored
Go on.
1,000 goals.
Thomas!
Yes! 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 This is the Arsenal! You don't win at our ground!
over.
so
it's
shit.
never over.
Go to Gales.
I like it as well.
That's a great goal by T. Piddy.
The croissants.
Yes.
Oh, they're beautiful, mate.
Yes, I see you, my
I
friend.
like the chicken tarragon pie. Lovely.
It's Phil Foden losing the ball in midfield.
Great
Partey.
ball.
It's a shit effort.
Oh,
Deflection.
what?
Great goal, man.
Deflection.
Great goal.
Deflection.
Great hit.
Deflection.
Great deflection.
You can't even see that. You're all blind. all
Nobody
three
said
of
it
you.
wasn't a
There's
deflection.
6 sets of eyeballs here. You're all blind.
Nobody said
You
it
go
wasn't a deflection.
Specsavers.
Well
Well done.
You said it was a great strike.
great goal,
It was
I
going
said.
wide. It was going wide.
Not going wide.
You said it was a great goal.
It is a great goal.
No, it's not. It's a deflection, mate.
But deflecting goals
it's
aren't
an own
bad
goal.
goals.
It was going so wide. It's an own goal.
It's not an own goal.
It is an own goal.
It's not an own
It
goal.
is.
So it's a deflected goal for Thomas Partey.
Come on, Arsenal. One more goal.
Who's Specky?
Look at you. Look at him. Look at him. That's why he didn't celebrate, because he knew this ground.
Can't
Yeah, you
defend.
got to be careful.
Gotta be careful.
He wasn't worried about Arsenal fans.
Was that John Stones giving the ball away?
No
Phil
one's worried
Foden.
about
No,
Arsenal.
Foden.
So why is it cutting to John
bounced
Stones?
off Stones? Didn't
Oh,
it?
right. Okay. So Phil Foden gave the ball away in midfield.
Yeah, you've been slagging him off.
No one's worried about
Yeah, you've been
Arsenal
slagging off. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was right.
He hates us. Come on, boys, man. Let's get
Mate,
one more
that
goal.
was hilarious.
Come on, man. Let's go. Come on. We get one more
good.
goal. We kill this, man. If it's 3-1, Arsenal doesn't lose this game. Don't lose this game. 3-1.
You shouldn't really be losing it from 2-1. You're 2-1 up at home with half hour to go.
Nah,
Can't
but
lose.
This
still, they're
defense,
still
with this
capable.
defense as well.
I want a 2-goal lead. If we get a 2-goal lead, then they ain't coming back.
What more do you want? You're winning the game.
Nah, but it's
great
because
game
a
now,
draw means nothing to
Let's
us.
batter these.
A
lot.
draw
Come
means
on.
nothing to either of you.
Yeah, but they can still draw the game.
No, a draw's
Yeah,
a
no,
loss
it
for
could
you.
end up a draw.
A draw's a good result
ball.
for City.
Not if you want to finish second, mate. If that's
Vardy,
if you're being genuine,
inside.
that's a great pass.
Big block. Big block.
Great
Big block.
block.
Big block.
By Gabriel.
If you're being genuine about second, Booth, a point's no good.
I think we'll get it in other games. That's what I'm saying. I think these guys,
I
if they
don't
draw the
think you
game,
can get second if you don't beat them at their
Really?
place. Nah.
I think they'll drop a lot
They're
of points.
close. They're worried about Liverpool more than they're worried about you if they finish. If this finishes.
Before this game started, we were closest to them than they were to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they beat you,
Yeah. You're right.
The fat lady hasn't sung yet.
no. But she's warming up.
Yeah, she's warming up. She's warming up them tonsils.
She's in the back room. Oh, Phil!
Phil, you've been slagging him off. Oh, that's a
Here we
great
go.
pass.
He ain't
Thomas
got the
Partey.
pace.
Thomas
That's a
Partey.
good job, it's
at
Kai Havertz.
midfield. Like Arsenal were good with Thomas Partey in midfield. When they play him right back, they're
It's
rubbish.
terrible.
So simple. I don't know why I said to keep
Both
doing.
Arsenal's goals come from City giving the ball away. Though.
And
Obviously, you credit their press, but also City.
Phil,
just-
give the
and
fucking
think about
ball.
the third one.
Phil,
the
again,
Havertz
you have
one.
to take him off.
Foden,
You have
mate.
to take him off. He's lost his head.
The craziest thing about this is
He's
that
trying too hard.
we still got Ethan Waneri to come on, and you say no, but he's gonna want to make a statement.
We still
Oh
got
my
Kujanov
god,
to
this
come on.
is so easy.
He's gonna want to make a statement.
Still got Kushmanov to come.
No, Kujanov, not Kuzmanov. Yeah, no, Kujanov.
Bring him on, man. I'll bring him on.
What's his first name?
Abdul Kalir Kujanov.
But
It is. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you're shit. If we scored to this plank, I would have fucking lost my nut, mate.
Yeah, but he got blocked.
Yeah. Savinho,
Yes, man.
come on.
He's a
Fucking
good
hell.
player.
Yeah, he's fantastic. The ball into Harland you can't do anything right, can you, with Rory around? He gets a beautiful little ball into Harland. Oh, it's a shit ball. Scores from the ball. Shit ball, according to Rory. Fucking hell, man. Can't do anything right, can you, with Rory around? Fucking hell. Nunes, yes.
He's blaming everyone else by his team.
Yeah.
He's blaming
Love
everything and everyone else.
Lays a ball into Harland, scores, shit ball.
who?
You said that.
About who?
You said the ball to Harland was shit.
Yeah,
he
the
scored.
standing up. It was a great header. I don't think it was a
If
great
you
cross.
stand the ball up to someone, he scores. It's a great ball.
That's not always the
That's how
case.
football works.
No, sometimes it's an improvised. It's the improvisation or brilliance of the centre forward.
That's not with Harland, is it? We know that.
I think Harland leapt and headed beautifully. I didn't think
good
it was a
ball.
perfect cross. It was too high. I thought it was too loopy. Harland did amazingly well with it.
It was a good header, yeah. It was a good header.
When's Kuzmanov coming on?
Kujanov.
Why didn't he start against? Why did John Stones not start against Chelsea? Was he injured?
It's an injury thing. It always has been. If
Can't
Stones
keep
is just
fit.
regularly fit, he starts every game for City this season. He's that good. He's the first name on the team sheet.
He's been in and out of the squad this season.
And he's 30 years old as well. It's getting
It's a rebuild.
tight, man.
Rebuild.
Injuries while you're 30, it's not looking good, is it?
Great player though. He's played a lot of football though, John Stones.
I think John Stones is top 5 English centre-backs ever produced.
Top 5.
Yeah, I think he's better than Sol Campbell.
a top 10.
Oh.
Don't know about.
He's better than Ledley King.
Let's
Let's stay away.
He's better than
from
Tony
that.
Adams. He's better than because of his England career as
I
well.
don't think he's better than Tony
You
Adams.
factor in his England career.
Tony Adams was like integral to sort of making Arsenal who they are today. I don't think Stones is.
Rose, don't get dragged into this, Rose. Don't get dragged into this.
Phil Foden giving it
Terrible.
away.
It's not bad. He's not better than John Terry. He's not better than Rio.
That's a huge deflection, to be fair.
Massive
It
deflection.
was definitely going in though.
He was going wide.
He was going keeper's side, though.
It's an own goal.
What about this one? Go
100%
wide. Go Thomas
100%
again.
it
Go
was
Thomas
going
again.
in.
Go on, one more layover.
Just shoot.
Who's that? Declan. He shouldn't be there.
Is that Declan Rice?
Yeah, he shouldn't be there. We definitely need to get. We definitely need to get an 8 next season, man. 100%.
Why?
I don't like Declan Rice further up the pitch.
I think he's good though.
You might as well shoot. You might as well shoot. You're a midfielder. You might as well shoot.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Look at this kid. He's 18 years old.
What a goal!
Yes. Harland. Oh my god! Look at Can I do it on the table?
I rate it. I rate it. Mate, that is serious. That is serious front. That is what.
It's amazing.
That
Look
is
at
what I
him.
was
He's
saying.
confident.
Oh my god, I hate that he
And you
plays
know
for
why he done
Arsenal
it,
because I
boys?
love it.
Rory, do you
I
remember
hate
the
that he
background?
plays for
Remember
them.
the backstory?
Yeah.
Do you remember the backstory?
Yeah.
When you got-
He was the one who was having the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't think he had it. I don't think he had it.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
I was going to say he doesn't
I
have
hate
a right
that. I
foot.
love him. I hate that he
Look at
plays for
that
Arsenal.
touch. Whoosh. Look at that.
That's a finish.
Oh my god.
He's not
Keeper
even
did well to get
right-footed.
across, but that's a finish.
Oh
Adam,
my
he's not
God.
even right-footed.
Mate,
The confidence.
he just Harlanded him.
Do you know Miles Lewis-Skelly has never played a
respect
minute.
it.
I
He's
love
never
it.
played a
I
minute
just
of
love
left
it.
back. He's never
Game,
played.
innit?
Listen, boys, he's never played left back any time in his career. Under 8s, under 9s, under 10s.
No.
He's never played left back.
Midfielder, yeah.
He's never played left
Look
back.
at
It's his
that.
first goal. I didn't know that.
Come on.
Is that his first ever
Is he
goal?
still celebrating? Or is that a replay?
No. It'll be funny. I'll rate it. Just do it for an hour.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's his game, though, man. He likes a little scrap. He likes a tackle. He
that's
likes
his
giving
first
it to the
goal.
fans.
That is fucking
Likes giving it to
immense.
Harland.
What was Rooney's
That
first
is-
goal for Everton?
that
Is that
is-
the goal against
Arsenal.
Seaman?
Against Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's not a similar caliber in terms of
Let's-
finish, but it's like a big.
Let's
it's a
take
big
Rooney
goal.
and Lewis Skelly out of conversations.
No, but I'm saying it's a big
Just
goal for
stop.
someone that age, of that age.
Mate, that is immense. Hang on,
is.
lads,
You do that
lads.
against Man
What we
City.
just witnessed there
trying to
is
take
one of
it
the best things that we'll see this season.
away
That
from the
was
fact that he just got
was
dunked on.
immense. That was historic. Like that was it. I just loved that geezer. That was so good.
Your water.
Thank you, man.
That was so good. What a player.
Adam,
What a man.
really
What a
cruising over.
moment.
That's an iconic moment.
Yeah.
That's iconic. We're going to see that on football years. for years to
Oh
come.
my god.
I promise you.
It's what I was saying.
That's what I was saying about Rooney. It's like
what-
for a young player. It's not as good as
Do
Rooney.
you know when I was saying I want Harland to
You give the
score?
ball away again.
The reason I was saying I want Harland to score is because I
Oh,
thought
ref!
Harland would do it.
Oi!
Not that it would be done to Harland.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, lads, wake up now. Just give the ball, Phil. Give the ball.
If that was the whole thing happened at Chelsea, I would just whoever
Nunes,
that was
Nunes.
coming through your youth team and doing that.
Oh, so shit.
That's
that
the
ball.
stuff dreams are made of.
Oh, that ball's so
Come on,
shit
block.
for Nunes.
Mate, this is all you got is just putting it
Cross,
out.
yeah, spamming crosses.
Well, you're not allowed to cross the ball now.
No, but this
Wait,
is all-
2024.
like,
Stoke.
2025
Stoke.
right?
How
Cross the
unlike
ball.
City is this?
City.
Pass it to a winger.
Look at
cross it.
Harland
De
and
Bruyne's on
Gabriel
the
at
Stokey.
it.
De Bruyne's not on the pitch. Why is he
Man
not on the pitch?
Stokey. You lot been crossing the ball all
Stoke.
game. Man Stokey.
Can you shoot?
Man, Stoke.
What? You're just going to go wide?
Where's he going?
Go on, cross.
Cross
That's all.
again.
Look, that's all you got to do. Cross again.
Relax,
They've got
man.
no
You're 3-1
ideas.
out. You're moaning.
Look,
Relax.
ideas.
Go wide. Recycle it. Go
They've actually
all the
got
way
no
round.
idea. Look
Nothing.
how one-dimensional this is from City.
Yeah.
Look, go on.
Arsenal's
He's going to
defence
lay
is
it
really
back
good.
now.
Well done,
Nunes
boys.
Nunes
lays
is
it
too
back.
slow. Nunes
done,
is too
boys.
slow.
Good discipline. Come on.
Mate, this is crap from City. My God,
Come
it's so one-dimensional.
It's bad.
No ingenuity.
Terrible. This is what Arsenal's been doing for most of the season. We've been
I'm
getting
watching
called Stoke.
Chelsea.
Savinho.
We've been getting called Stoke.
Yeah, but
Look
you
how
are stiff.
Look
You
how
are stiff.
defensively.
You're calling us stiff.
sound
Yeah,
they
but
are,
you-
though.
What have you not been
But
doing this
it's
season?
not, Ad, I don't think it is that. Ad,
What have
I
you done
don't
this
think
No,
season?
they are. They're forcing them out wide all the time.
no, but I
Look
don't
at
think
the-
it's
the
that. I
block,
think
all
it's
the gaps in the middle.
Yeah, but I think what it is actually is that Man City are totally out of ideas.
Yeah, they're shitting themselves, but it's because of Arsenal. Like,
We did
they
this to
filled
them
all
at
the
their
gaps. Look, Martinelli's doubling up with the fullback on that side. Trossard doubling
Yeah,
up
but-
here.
but-
So every time they get to a position, they have
But,
to
but
go
what,
wide
what
because
would
that's
happen
where
when Man City would do is Phil Foden would pick the ball up in the pocket and turn and beat a man.
Beat
Yeah.
someone.
But we did this to them at the Etihad, remember, with 10 men. They always doing just floating around the box the whole time.
Did
Yeah.
what to us?
What do you mean? We kept you at bay until the corner.
0-0.
And we kept you at bay in
2-2.
the second half. And it
Oh,
was
the
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, we kept you at bay. You didn't do anything. You didn't go through the middle. All you was doing is this.
Yeah, you celebrated that draw 2-2.
No, you celebrated that draw.
I'm glad you'll finally
That was
celebrate
really
a win.
early in the season, wasn't it, that game? That was really early.
Calafiori.
Yeah,
like
Calafiori's
third game,
scored a
wasn't
good
it?
goal.
Fourth game in the season. Third game. Yeah.
Remember Calafiori's goal?
Yeah.
Wicked goal.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Wicked goal.
Yeah, well done. You shut up shop now, part of the bus.
Bloody hell, man.
So what do you want us to do? Be open?
Well done.
Every single time you
I
think
want
City.
4 from Arsenal.
Yeah, now you might as well.
They're more than good
Every
enough to
single
be
time
scoring
you think
5 or 6.
City have turned a corner, they haven't.
That's gangster.
No, it's one-dimensional.
What kind of
Nice,
ball
well
is
done.
that?
It's the worst height, the worst shoulder height to control it.
I think City needs to spend a couple £100 million in the summer and spend another £100 million before deadline day and keep spending the money. Why not? Fuck it.
Well, you do need to do
Let's
that.
spend £1 billion. Let's spend £1 billion down the drain. Fuck it. Let's just do it.
There's De Bruyne.
money.
That's like Kevin Keegan, doesn't he?
That is Kevin. That's Spanish Kevin Keegan.
You may as well have Kevin Keegan.
I like Kevin Keegan at Man City. He was a good manager at City.
You might as well do that.
He's a bad manager at England.
The only image I have of him is
2000.
him at Wembley after Dietmar Hamann scored
Getting
in the rain.
well,
stood
quitting.
there getting into
What I didn't like about Kevin, he
Quit in the
was-
toilet.
He was a bit of a
Yeah.
quitter, wasn't he? He
Quit
did it
in
at
the toilet.
Newcastle a couple of times.
But weirdly, do you know what's quite interesting? Not as a player.
No.
As a player, like a fighter, grit, determined.
He
As a
wasn't a bad
manager, as a manager,
Yeah.
just
I quite
totally
respect him
emotional.
on quitting though sometimes.
Yeah, but he did it 3 times.
Like you
in
can
his career.
hold on and just hold on and hold on and hold on.
Fucking
And just
hell.
get
When he
it
left
working.
I
Newcastle.
wish Southgate had quit.
And then you just go, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fucked up.
I'm not the guy for the job. Yeah,
I'm out.
yeah. There is something in that. I'm not the guy for the
Go on.
job,
Good tackle, guy.
Ref.
Great, look at the ball. The ball didn't even move.
Got the ball.
Great ball.
mate.
Oh,
they're going to
it's 4-1
score.
now.
Come on, 4-1, 5-1, 6.
There we go.
Great pass.
Who's that? Martinelli. He's like to run out of steam.
This-
Bottom right corner. Kill the game.
can't do it.
Good
Good
save.
save, Ortega.
Good save.
Martinelli ain't doing it.
But yeah, but what else
He's
can
not
he do?
doing it. I
You
don't
said
know.
he's
He
better
can
than
do something
Rashford.
better than that.
Yeah, I've seen
Not better
Rashford.
than
What's Rashford?
He got more goals than Martinelli this season,
Who cares?
Ref.
That's a dive, surely.
Go
he's
on,
just running
Bernardo.
there.
Like,
Fuck off.
No,
fuck off.
Fucking
All right with
melts.
you there, man. It's a
Fuck
foul.
off.
And that's
They're
it.
melts. These guys melts. Stop cheating.
Foul, but come on.
You're cheating
Bernardo
bastards.
Silva did just boot him. Like, I quite like
I
it.
also think he booted the other
Fucking
leg.
melts, man.
Yeah.
He's holding the wrong leg for start.
Bernardo Silva, and I say this with like positivity. Bernardo Silva is a terrible loser.
Yeah, I love them.
He's a terrible loser, isn't he? He just can't lose graciously.
I love a good terrible loser. A lot of the Portuguese lads are, aren't they?
Bernardo Silva's the worst loser in the league.
strike.
He just
Good
can't
save.
do
I
it.
think of Ronaldo, Bruno,
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, Pepe, yeah.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, Pepe.
Right, baby.
Just that
But
Portuguese.
Bernardo Silva's one of the worst losers in the league, isn't he? Just can't do it. He's never magnanimous in defeat, ever. And I rate it.
No, I think, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Do you remember when he fell out with the whole of the Liverpool support? Do you remember? He sort of declared war on Liverpool.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans like, why
He
you
bottled the bus.
50 Cent?
Yeah, off the back of the
He
bus.
vandalised the bus.
Yeah. But he was the one that
There
come
should have been a
out.
police investigation. That's all I'm going to say.
and, Gross.
Yeah. No, it's just a letter of the law, Royce. Okay?
Into what?
You remember when they threw
Vandalisation.
they threw a cider bottle at the
Come
bus?
on.
Save
Cider
energy.
bottle. What do you drink?
Who?
What's your drink in a pub?
Cider.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a cider bottle, isn't it?
Someone press a button on the remote.
The energy saving.
Oh, great! You can
Great for the
continue to
environment.
watch.
Great for the environment.
You've just added words in there.
Come on,
Continue
Gabriel,
doing
man.
what you want to do. Or something like
I
that.
want a Gabriel goal, man. Come on, Declan. Get a whip on this.
Come on then, Declan. Let's do something, mate.
Deckers.
He's got a good whip on him though.
We'll find out. Trossard's in a lovely holder. Pause.
Whips, holes.
Pause.
Jesus. This
Lovely hole.
show's crazy, man.
No. We're going to get cancelled.
The show isn't crazy. There was nothing that I said that was even remotely crazy.
We're going to
Just
get cancelled, honestly.
Adam's 7 years old.
No, yeah, you can't react like that. We're going to get cancelled like other football shows have been cancelled potentially.
Like what?
I get
Like
cancelled
what?
for
Yeah,
having
but
Rory
plenty
saying
others.
that.
Soccer
He's in a
Red Bull
lovely
cancelled,
hole.
Soccer didn't get cancelled.
They cancelled themselves.
Oh, they cancelled themselves.
Declan says, in your opinions, who's the best player to have played against your team that hasn't played in the Premier League?
Ronaldinho.
Messi.
R9.
Ronaldinho.
He said minus Messi.
Suarez.
But even including Messi, it's R9 for me.
Suarez for Barcelona was incredible.
I think Ronaldo's the greatest player ever.
Ronaldinho is just
I know.
unbelievable.
Wait, not in the Premier League?
Nobody says
It's Ronaldinho for me as well. Barcelona Champions League final.
Neymar done you a mischief once. Remember
names though.
Yeah.
Neymar, Ronaldinho done us, man.
What are you moaning about, hair flick? What are you moaning about?
What phase are they in?
50. Phase 50.
Who's in phase 50?
What's the other thing? Generational stinker and hooked. You know that tweet?
Buvey, generational stinger and hooked.
with a skull emoji.
That wasn't even a foul, to be fair. I think the
No,
initial
it is a
foul
foul,
was
Adam.
from
It is
Declan
a
Rice.
foul. You'd be
It
crying
was
if that was Man
That
United.
wasn't a foul.
You'd be crying
Other
if that
guy
was Man
never
United.
fouled him. The foul was from Declan Rice. It kind of pushes the player. Oh, wait, other guy got booked?
Yeah. You'd be crying. You'd be
He
crying
got
if that
booked
was Man
for...
United.
Surely he got booked for his reaction, though,
yeah,
right?
reaction.
That's so good for
Who's
so
that?
funny.
James McAtee.
Who's that?
Who's that?
I can't see it. They cut to him. They cut to him.
Who's that?
Better than your lot.
Oh, it's
Fucking
Kuzmanov
James
coming
McAtee.
on. When are they bringing on Kuzmanov?
Kuzmanov.
Mamouche, you're off.
Babushi, lads going
Mate, you
off.
big fan of
De
him?
Bruyne's
He's
on
not
to get
affected
red
the
and
game.
hobble off.
He's not affected the
Him
game.
and
Do you think De Bruyne lasts 90 minutes?
Well, you think he lasts 19
Why is he not
minutes?
starting
Do you
the
think
game?
he lasts 90 minutes?
Why is he not
honestly?
starting the game?
Because he
Serious
can't
question for you.
play it. He can't play it.
Because he bottled it.
But he is looking at Real Madrid. We've got 2 Real Madrid fixtures. FA Cup fixture.
Oh yeah, them
I
fixtures.
mean, but you're saving players for Real Madrid. They're going to go into it totally cold.
but it's the fixtures they don't
Not
need.
De
though.
Yeah, but they don't need to worry about the Premier League at all. It's quite a nice situation.
No, I mean, but
for
like,
Guardiola.
you
Yeah, we
can't
do. We might not got
not play for weeks
four.
and then play Real Madrid.
It doesn't matter if you get top 4 if you win the European Cup, mate.
Boys, you ain't seen the football we're playing here.
No, I know what you mean, but you have to balance it up. I think Arsenal away, you have to be playing De Bruyne. Do you know what I mean? If it's
Nah,
Brentford at
they've
home,
got the
I
legs.
think you can do it.
You ain't got the legs. We've got Declan Rice in there. We've got
No,
We need
yeah,
Arsenal
it's good
in the
chance,
for
league.
the runners, man.
No, no.
Look at this. Whole of Arsenal fan TV.
Liverpool winning the league is just fine.
No, we need.
No,
Arsenal
Liverpool winning the league is just
Well
fine.
done, Ads,
Don't
man.
get me wrong. Man City should be winning the league. That's what you want. But if Man City aren't going to win it, Liverpool is fine.
You know, up until like I
You
kept
make your
thinking
pack.
City
You
was
make
still
your
gonna do it.
you make your deals accordingly, right?
Fuck off.
Is there a
Those are good.
chance that Pep just fucks it off at the end of the season?
What if it
He's
goes?
got a contract. It's called contract law.
But Pep would be allowed to break.
Yeah, but
his
mate, I
contract.
saw
No, he
John Duran has just left off the back of signing a contract 3 months later.
Fine. So if Al Nassr give us 30 million quid for Guardiola, we'd sell him.
100%.
Potentially. He's going to stay for 2 more years and dominate the league like
he
he,
was
always
about to
has
die
done.
for a penalty, then thingy in it, and then he realised the break.
That's
It's the wrong
shit,
decision.
mate.
It's the wrong decision, man.
Good defending, man. Well done, boys.
And where's Harland?
We
Where's
are showing
Harland?
Resilient and fight today, boy.
Oh, it's so
You've battered them,
frustrating,
actually.
man.
we
You have
showed
bat- you
some
have battered
serious resilience
Yeah.
today. They are running.
We had about, what, 15 minutes? Is that fair?
Yeah, you did have 50.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Did nothing with it.
Yeah, second
no,
half
no.
of the second half.
No, we did. We scored a goal.
Man City had the second half of the second half,
again,
but
your goal
of the
was
first second half
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
first half.
Yeah.
Everything else has been
It
on.
was against a run of play, though, really.
Yeah, but it was
As
a
soon
good
as you
goal. It
scored,
was a
they
deserved
scored
goal.
back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dunk one on your head.
Yeah. Guardiola wants to
What
stick it
about
out.
dunking on heads? You see. Oh, you don't care. I know you don't care. You see Luka Doncic yesterday.
Yeah, he's gone to LA Lakers.
We're mad at it.
It's big stuff.
Doncic to Lakers. AD,
How much money is that?
I don't know. The
trade.
He was about to sign a contract at
AFC
the Mavericks.
Wimbledon. He was going to go to AFC Wimbledon.
Adam,
$350 million.
Adam, give them the equivalent to
Not
what it
even
is.
good chat, is it?
Give them
Not
the,
even good chat from Moores, but a laugh. I gave him a charity laugh. It wasn't even for Wimbledon.
Yeah, he was going to AFC Wimbledon, but then the LA
He's gonna
Mavericks
give-
But what's
came
his
in.
wages?
big. They're all big.
he was about to sign a new contract
130 grand a
extension.
week, I think.
3 years, 350
That's
million.
4 years, 140 million.
Give them the
But
equivalent.
what is it a week? What is it?
I just told you, man.
I just
I can't
told
hear
you.
you all fucking talking.
I just told you, mate. It's £4,500 a
I'm
week
not listening to you.
with
You're chatting
add-ons.
Shit.
£4.5 grand a week with add-ons.
Someone in the chat let me know how much the
£12 an hour.
Buvey, 20. Yeah,
Stop talking.
Buvey, it's $25 an hour plus.
Come on, man. I just want to know. I just want to know decent. What is it? 300 grand a week?
No,
400 grand?
Nah, they're
no,
big
it's
wigs.
£25 an hour. Can't you do the maths
He
on
let Adam
that?
talk.
Can't you do the
Adam,
maths?
Adam, to you. Over to you.
His contract at the Mavericks he was about to sign would have been 3 years for like 360 million.
360 million a year.
100 million a year. So what's
No,
that a week?
360 a year.
No, 360 times 3 is 3. So what is it a week?
360 million times
I don't know.
360
Wait, £250 million quid?
a week.
Oh, shut up, Boris.
Nah, not a week.
Honestly.
Yeah, it was a week.
Put a sock in it.
120 million over 52 weeks is 2.3 million a
But
week.
then 152 weeks plus.
There's big money.
1.2 million.
But I don't know what his contract
Yeah.
at Lakers is going to be.
Big money.
Probably more.
Probably more now.
No, but it'll be less.
Sickening.
No, but it will work out
It's
less.
sickening, isn't it?
No, no.
All
I
these
think it's
guys should be
positive.
If you get
billionaires.
taxed out their arse,
He has to end his life as a billionaire.
No,
No,
has
no,
to.
no, they
No.
don't.
half that's tax.
Yeah, that's
definitely
big
not.
Is it?
100% not.
Unless they've got
Buvey.
some creative
If I was
accounting.
him, I'll be based in the Isle of Man
No,
and fly into games.
no, you can't do that.
Free.
You can't do that.
You're not thought
Do you
about
know
that,
they
Boris?
play games back to back?
What, li-
Tax free, baby.
Why would you care?
I'll be tax free. I'd get a
couldn't
private
say
jet.
State by state is
It's
different over
yeah.
there, isn't it? I
but California-
I think California will have high tax.
California IA will have a high tax.
California, yeah.
We have a high tax.
Imagine that. Every penny
You could live in Nevada and fly in.
That's still high tax.
Nevada,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Republican.
They're all tax. They're all high tax.
No, but if it's the
You've
Democrat
got to be
state,
serious about it and go Gibraltar.
Malta,
You can't fly
Malta's a
from
tax
Gibraltar to
haven.
America
What's
every
the best tax haven football club? That'd be an interesting debate.
Monaco.
Monaco, yeah.
Oh yeah, Monaco, obviously.
Arsenal going to score again.
Saudi Arabia,
Let's go,
Al
man.
Nazir.
Arsenal going to score again. They're going to let Kai Havertz
He's
score
running the
again,
wrong
Jack.
way.
Kai Havertz going to
He
dunk
did
on
go
your head.
through the middle.
Kai Havertz!
Please don't score. Shit. Oh, didn't Miles say something about that? It's 141. Even
Miles won
even Kai
50p.
Miles was 150p.
I said, take your £5 bet.
Two to
Mate,
one bet.
all of your advice for Sky Bet came true.
Miles has now got £5.15 on his Sky Bet
I
account.
said, take your Sky bet, take your free bet, and put it on Kai Havertz.
Mate, Arsenal
we're
have
gonna
beaten
win.
Man City at least 4-1 at
That being
home.
said, I'm just going to toilet. Sorry, boys.
Big.
You
big.
like a stinking, man.
Mate, what's wrong with you, Buvey?
Still above you.
What, Buvey, you are
Worst
all over-
champions ever.
Still above Chelsea.
Mate, Buvey, generational stinker and hooked.
Can he cut to me?
Buvey,
Can he cut to me?
generational stinker
Above Chelsea.
and hooked.
1.5 billion
this is
Chelsea.
Mate, you've had a generational stinker. You're hooked.
Above
Sub
Man
him off.
United. Above Man United.
Sub
above
him off.
Chelsea.
Buvey, what phase are you in? What phase are you in?
You've not won the league since we were in the European Union. Exactly. Am I
Yes,
wrong?
we have. That's
Am I
not true.
wrong?
What year did we leave?
2019. There we go.
We've won a
We'll be
European
back
Cup
in the
since then.
European Union next time you both fucking win the league.
We've won a European Cup since then.
Yeah, it was a COVID Cup, wasn't it? No one was there. Were you
Aguero
there?
was there.
Where were you?
Brian.
Does
I was with
Havertz
you.
ever score a
You were.
I was sitting next to you. We had a great time.
In fucking dressing gown. Fucking hell.
Me and you together in a dressing gown. I never ever need to see Buvey in a robe
Hold
ever
on.
again.
Let's not forget all that shit, yeah. Buvey, you're losing 4-1 against Arsenal, bro.
Above you in the table.
Forget Manchester United,
Why?
forget Chelsea.
You're in the league
Single on Buvey.
for now.
Single on
It's
Buvey.
4-1.
Just stay on Buvey
I'll
now.
do this then.
Do you remember when Buvey had? Do you remember when Sky used to do that like player cam? Just do Buvey cam.
I'm doing it. I'm
Generational
waiting for these
stinker
guys
and
to
hook.
talk.
Stay humble, hey,
why are we
Buvey.
above
Stay
you?
humble, hey.
Why are we above you in the table?
Stay humble.
Because we're
waiting.
really shit.
Jack, are we going to cut to the people that talk or not? I'm not
No,
talking.
it just-
These guys are chatting shit.
No, stay
and
on-
we're above both of them.
single
We're above
on
both
Buvey.
of them,
It's
Jack.
Buvey
You're
cam.
losing
Jack, we're
4-1
above
against
both of them.
It's Buvey cam.
Why are we above you in the table?
People
it's
are
not
tuned
about
in
us.
for you now.
Buvey cam.
Questions
No, no.
for Buvey, please.
Question
in the
for
chat.
Buvey. Get your
Bottle cam.
questions in.
Bottle cam. Man United a shit cam for the last 10 years. Go.
Bottle cam.
Go.
Well, you're losing
mate,
against
go.
Arsenal.
You're getting
4-1.
beaten by Arsenal 4-1. That is an embarrassment
We
to
just
the
went there
ages.
and
Above you in the league. We
with
can lose,
10
we can
men.
lose 20-0. We're still above you in the
It's
league.
an embarrassment
I'm waiting-
to the
I'm waiting
ages.
for
We
answers.
drew with them with 10 men.
Neither of you sides are in the Champions League.
You won't be for long.
I'm
either.
waiting. Hello?
Mate,
Hello?
do you at least
Hello?
admit?
Spreche Deutsch mit mir, bitte. Yeah, we're above you in the table.
What are you chatting German for?
Yeah, because Havertz just scored against us.
You're rattled.
I'm waiting.
I've never seen so
You're bottom half. You're bottom half, Adam.
And you know what? We'll win the Europa League, be in the
You won't
Champions
win the
League.
Europa
You
League.
won't.
The last time you were in the Europa League final, you lost to a village in Spain called Villarreal.
Right, but what about today?
called the
Buvey?
Yellow Submarine.
Arsenal 4, Manchester
The
City
Beatles
1.
wrote a song about
Mate,
it.
look at
The
Arsenal
Beatles wrote a
4.
song
Look
about
at Pep
outside.
Guardiola.
You can't,
It was a village.
You're like Chris Rock doing a stand-up
village.
set today and using his bigger and blacker set.
A
like
village.
going back all those years and bringing out his old jokes. That's not
It's
what
not an
happened.
old joke. Village,
It
a
is an
village
old
the
joke.
size of Plymouth beat you in the European final and David De Gea missed a penalty.
But you're losing 4-1
Yeah.
against Arsenal.
But we're above you in the table.
How do you feel right
and I'm
now?
waiting for your answer. But why are we
How do
above you
you
in the
feel
table?
right now?
Just tell us how you feel right
It
now.
feels amazing being above both you in the table.
How does it feel watching your team get embarrassed at the Emirates?
Yeah, it's not great, but we're above you in the
Waka,
table.
waka, eh,
50 million
down
dollars.
again. Buvey's head's gone again. Waka, waka.
Come on.
Hey, 50 million down the drain. Buvey's head has gone again. Waka, waka.
We're above both of you, yeah?
Waka, waka. Hey, 50 million down the
Come on.
drain.
Oi.
Buvey's head's gone again. Shamana, hey, waka, waka, hey. 50 million down the drain. Buvey's head's gone again.
Above you in the table. Above you in the table. Above you. I'm trying to wait. Come on.
50 million down the drain.
Come on, answers.
Buvey's head's gone again. Hey, waka, waka, hey. 50 million down the drain. Buvey's head's gone again.
Wait for answers. That was great.
Ask again. It's
You're all in
Arsenal
tune
4,
as well.
Man
You're all
City
in
1.
tune. It's fantastic.
How do you feel?
Honestly, you should take that to the West End. That was fantastic.
How do you feel?
Well, above you in the table, so fantastic.
How do you feel?
Above the biggest club in the world, you're 14th in the table. You
How
just-
do you feel about this
How
game?
about, oh, by the way, we've got to talk about Palace. Palace banged you today.
All right,
You got
Raw.
one bang by Palace.
Okay, Raw, don't
Croydon
say
FC.
anything. I won't say
Croydon
anything.
FC.
Ask, Miles, ask him how he feels.
How do you feel today?
Croydon FC banged these lot.
Forget
Tell me
Croydon.
why, Miles. Why?
Oh.
Miles, why?
I don't know, but I know that.
The biggest club in Croydon
Yeah.
beat Man United.
But
Why?
Girls FC is banging you now.
Yeah, but you're a big club. You're a big club. You got 13 league titles and a load of FA Cups against Hull City.
Thanks. Thanks. So how do you feel?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. We did 4-1 against you in the
Oh.
So I'm not allowed to talk. What is this? What is this? 1984. I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to talk. George Orwell will be spinning his grave. I've not got freedom of speech. Beat these up 4-1 a few years ago.
Mate, this is pathetic.
50 million down a drain.
Honestly.
Head's gonna gain.
When does the stream end, Jack? When can I leave?
In 10 minutes.
It's not at least. Mate, yeah, you got at least 15 minutes of this.
I'm going to pre-book an Uber.
To where?
Because we've got to talk
My
about the
home?
game after.
Where's that?
What am I homeless now?
No, after this we're going to the Emirates.
It's my house.
Home.
Yeah,
Go
go
down.
to the Emirates.
Go,
Go,
mate,
Emirates. Go and
Buvey,
ask the
go
man
and meet
TV
the
with
dog.
us. I'll
Go
go
with
with you.
Buvey. Go and meet the dog.
I'll go with you.
Buvey, go and meet the dog.
I will go with you.
I would get on the. They wouldn't invite me on.
They will.
Nah,
They
they
will
would love you
They
on
will
there
love
right
you
now.
on.
You and Miles on there would be class.
Go on.
They would
go
love
and,
you
go,
on there.
You
Come
can say
on.
subscribe
Maybe
to the club at the
maybe
end.
if I can put the taxi through the club, then maybe.
No, you can.
Okay, you can. Yeah, you can.
Jack, you can't pipe up. I'm not hearing from you all fucking year. I'm not hearing from him all fucking year.
Yeah, you can.
We used to have a camera on Jack.
pulled the money out of his own
He's
pocket.
talking. Suddenly there'll be a
Why
camera
don't
on
you two
Jack.
go down there? Go on, Buvey.
Actually,
And
it'd
at
be
the
a
end,
laugh, wouldn't it?
and at the
It'd be
end,
a
say
laugh.
subscribe to the club.
That'd be a laugh. It'd be a
He
laugh.
needs to go down there more than anything.
Ref.
Diving bastard.
Yeah.
Ref.
Go and meet the dog.
If you both Buvey,
Mate, I've already met a dog.
you can kiss Robbie's
on
ring.
AFTV last
Buvey,
week.
if you go down there, Buvey, if you go down there, and as soon as they spot you, you're next.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get
100%.
assaulted.
Yeah, you're next.
I get
You-
assaulted.
No, they love you.
No, fair
No, I
play
get
to you
assaulted.
because you came down.
You won't get assaulted.
Why would I go out of my way to go on AFTV? That would make me fame hungry. I'm not doing that. I
No,
don't
it's not about
live.
fame.
you are.
Thankfully, I don't live in North London, so I'm
did-
not going that way.
You was with Robbie the other day eating chicken and chips.
Yeah, but
talking about
that was
the
a
game.
brand deal. That's different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you was there.
If AFTV want to cover my fee, then I'll do it.
No.
Oh, now it's he's moving the
Hey,
goalpost.
just go on.
I'm joking.
Say humble, Stay humble,
It still doesn't work.
This,
when
this
Liverpool
guy
are top
wrote
of the
that.
league, but
This guy wrote that in his £2 million house, Finsbury Park Road, and he's carried that on a little bit of cardboard to the stadium. How pathetic is
yeah,
that?
grown man is embarrassing.
Yeah, it's
It was a kid.
embarrassing.
It was a
Was
kid.
it a kid?
Yeah, it was a
Alright,
kid.
allow it.
Was it? No, was it? It was an old man.
It was a kid.
It was Lee Judges. It was an old man.
How did Lee Judges go astray? How?
Lee Judges. He's the boy.
Big up to Judges. Come on. Well done, Trossard. Put in the minutes, put in
He's
the
got
work.
grey hair like that. Who's the X-Man with grey hair?
Oh, Odegaard's come off.
Odegaard's been good today.
Who's the X-Man with grey hair?
Leading the press.
Philip Schofield.
Oh, X-Men.
Is that who? What are you thinking? Isn't it him?
He said the X-Men with grey hair.
X-Men.
It's Jean Grey.
This morning.
Grey, that's the one.
No, Rogue.
No, Rogue.
This morning. Isn't it?
Rogue.
You know what? Do you know what, Royce? That this morning's never been the same. It's never been the same. I was
Do
watching.
you watch it?
I was just watching it on my mum's TV.
I
Never
watch
been
it.
the same.
I watch
Who's
Ben Shepherd? Just not the same.
Ben Shepherd?
Yeah, it's not the same.
Oh, the West Ham fan.
I'm just gonna hold my hands up. It's not the same as it used to be.
No. Did you used to like it?
Fern
Fern Cotton.
No, Fern. No, it's not Fern.
Fern Britain.
Fern Britain.
Fern Britain. They were the days. They were the glory days.
Good show, though.
I like the fella that used to do the
Eamon
weather and stand on the map in the. Do you remember the map?
yeah.
And he'd like walk. It was like this inflatable map on the pond, and he'd walk up to Scotland and go, "It's going to be a bit snowy here," and then he'd walk down to Cornwall and go, "It's going to be sunny down here," and it was the whole thing was.
You
on
see
like, the
Nigel
British Isles.
Farage on this morning, this week, and they had the Chinese New Year dragon jumping around him on
Is
this
it
morning.
Chinese New Year?
Yeah.
This week.
I'm a year of the rat.
No, it's the snake this year.
No, but I'm a year of the rat.
I don't know. What does that mean?
It means it couldn't
Remember
be
the Jackie
simpler.
Chan cartoon show based on that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What year? What animal are you? Tortoise.
Fuck knows. I'm a Libra.
What are you?
I'm a lion.
Lion?
Yeah, I'm a lion too.
I don't think. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm a lion.
I don't think so.
Why?
I'm a rat.
I don't think there's lions. You don't think there's...
I don't think there's a lion.
There is a lion.
There's a
I don't
lion.
think there's a lion.
Of course, it's a lion.
I don't think there's
King
a
of the
lion.
jungle.
King of the Jungle. They must
No,
have.
I know.
If they don't have a lion
I've seen
in
the
there,
Jungle Book and the lion. I know that the King of the Jungle is the lion. Although
there's no
I
lions.
don't think
There's
it's
no
true.
lions in
I
Jungle.
saw a video on the internet
There's no
where
lions in Jungle
a lion had a fight with a hippo and the hippo won.
There's no
No, there's
lions
not.
in Jungle Book.
You
Yeah,
have to
there
know
is.
that. No, there's
There
not.
isn't.
Yeah, there is.
It's a tiger.
Yeah,
Adam McKola.
She-Ra, or whatever it's called.
Adam McKola, is there any lions in Jungle Book?
Yeah, it's a big cat.
He's not a lion.
It's a
though.
tiger.
What is it?
He's a tiger.
What's
No,
his
he's not.
name?
He's a leopard. He's a
Shere
leopard.
Khan.
He's a
Shere
leopard.
Khan.
Shere Khan.
He's a
Shere
leopard.
Khan.
And then
He's
the
a-
leopard.
He's a he's a tiger.
Sheba is the Black Panther.
What?
Shere Khan.
Shere
Yeah,
Khan.
Shere
He's a
Khan.
panther.
Shere
He's not a
Khan.
lion.
It's not a lion.
What-
You wouldn't
what's
get a
tiger?
lion in a
It's a
What's the
chocolate
bear
bar.
called?
tiger.
Baloo.
Baloo, yeah.
I used
You're
to-
talking about Lion
Do you know
King.
how I know that? No, Baloo is the bear in the
Baloo's the
Jungle
bear.
Book.
Yeah, Bear Luke.
Do you know how I know that? Because I used to be a cub. 12th Marylebone.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, 12th Marylebone.
What's that?
It's Cubs.
You've heard of Cubs?
Cub Scout.
Cub Scout.
I've never been a
I used to be
Beaver.
and he was called Baloo
I was into my beavers back then as well. I was a beaver.
because you know it's
Beaver.
all done on.
Scouts.
Oh, you know, I saw Pitchside talking about him. Do you remember the fella that used to eat food through
Yeah,
without
one
swallowing?
throat. Yeah.
You know he's now a porn star.
What?
I wouldn't say it's
I was trying to say this to you on the stream.
Yeah, last
you,
week.
you didn't
we
get
told
it.
you this last week.
Yeah.
I saw Pitchside talking about it.
You got with a guy called Luke Bennett.
Wait, what?
Guy? No, he didn't.
But he
did.
also did Bonnie Blue, innit?
He actually did. I know this. I don't know. It's a TikTok thing. I've
Is
got
it Lily
TikTok.
Phillips or Bonnie Blue? He did.
No, he got with
Did-
Luke
He's
Bennett.
not gay.
Luke Bennett's a Wolves fan. He is. Oh, well, he might be. It doesn't matter if he is or not. Whatever. But he got with a Wolves fan.
No, he did thingy as well.
Trust me, he got with Luke Bennett. He's a TikToker. Luke Bennett.
I don't
He's a
know.
Wolves fan.
What is going
Are
on?
you- did they? Is it just for
It might be a threesome. I'm not sure.
we're
A
doing
threesome
this?
with who?
Luke Bennett. I just fucking said.
But who's the third person?
Fuck knows.
Bonnie Blue and that, innit? He did videos with them.
Oh, God, is she involved in this as
Oh,
well?
did you see a thing this week? This
No
guy
way.
tweeted Bonnie Blue, this American TikToker. He just does he's like a journalist, or what- like not a journalist, but like an entertainment journalist TikToker. He said Bonnie Blue, she's actually gorgeous, isn't she? Like low key. And then a week later, he's taken a photo of her. Like he's flown out to like get with her in Vegas. This story's so boring, isn't it? Honestly, as I was saying, I was like,
Let's talk about this game.
What else do you know about this?
it's just on Twitter, and I'm on the For You page on Twitter, and nasty things come up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Our Twitter's a
It
horrible
used to be a
place.
decent place, but
Yeah,
now
it's not good anymore.
it's grim.
Are you on it a lot?
No, I've deleted it off my phone.
Oh, I tried that and I put it back.
No,
Deleted it?
mate, you'll
What?
lose your nut if you keep it on there.
Twitter.
X.
Get it off your phone.
I just don't have notifications on.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have that
yeah,
on.
no
Jesus.
No, that'd be,
Hoping
imagine the abuse.
You just got to tweet and go. Tweet and go.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Don't react. Don't.
You know, we haven't spoken about the brilliance of Frank Lampard this stream yet.
Why
Shall we?
wasn't Go on, explain to me.
I'm just saying, he's going to bring Coventry up.
Is he?
Yeah,
Are they in the playoffs now?
nearly. But it's trajectory, Buvey. You see how Man City are on a
They will
downward
do.
trajectory? It's all about trajectory. See how Man City
I put
downward
a lot
trajectory?
of money on it. They don't get promoted.
No, you wouldn't.
I would actually. I put a lot of.
No, you wouldn't.
Seriously, put heavy money.
You
on
wouldn't,
it.
because then even if you lost, you wouldn't pay. You still owe me £30 from
That's
2
just
or 20
not
to 18.
true.
It's 100% true.
It's
It's
We
100%
did a
true.
show once about Jurgen Klopp or something. You never paid
1
me
minute,
back.
Booth. You owe
might
me.
you
You
mean?
owe me money.
Oh,
You owe me £30 from
it's not.
2019.
1 minute.
You do.
1 minute.
90 min days.
People are saying it popped up on your
Oh
For
my
You page,
God.
Booth.
Yeah.
Why is that?
What do you mean?
Your For You page is
The
stuff
For You
that-
page pushes the most viral content onto your
But it's
thing,
also-
even if you don't want it.
It's
No,
also
but
your
you can
algorithm.
manipulate your For You
No, it's
page
not.
and
You
your
can.
algorithm. You can.
It's tailored to who you
My
are.
algorithm, my For You page
I've
shows
got
me
Elon
poker
Musk doing-
videos,
Yeah, but-
Man United videos,
No.
Sopranos clips.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what my
I've
For
got
You
that, but
page.
it's 5% of it will be trash.
No.
5% it will. It's not perfect For You page.
It
It's
is.
not.
It's
It's not a
perfect.
perfect
No, no.
algorithm.
It's famously
It is
perfect.
perfect.
No, I read that. It's famously
I've got
perfect.
Elon Musk doing crazy,
My For You page
craziness.
right now
I don't want to
is-
see
Why?
that
What,
shit.
what does it mean? It means.
Because he said he saw it on his For You page, so that
Yeah.
means he's already watching.
No, they
it.
serve you stuff you don't
It's like
want.
when you
That's
know
the
when you
point.
Are you
see
a
those-
fan of Bevo?
No. I
You know
like
when you
his
see those
potato eating days,
politicians
but that's
say-
about it. I like his potato. For me, Bevo peaked potato era.
The thing is, it was if you
Not
think
his
about
Luke
it,
Bennett era.
it was
Oi,
always gonna,
5-1.
It was always going to go this way for this chap, because if your USP is swallowing food without chewing it, you're basically you got a shelf life.
Yeah,
Haven't
you're
you?
getting used to swallowing things without. Yeah, exactly.
No, but what I'm
yeah,
saying,
no.
no, not that. What I'm saying is, it's basically you need another thing, because once someone's seen you eat a bit of broccoli or whatever,
Yeah, they'll watch you eat anything. I get what you're
no,
saying.
not that either.
That's the.
Bosh.
Can we just? Can we?
Great goal. The keeper should do better. in my
Miles
opinion.
Lewis
He's
Skelly.
getting a standing ovation at the Emirates, boys.
Mate, it's
18-year-old,
it's
it must be
actually
amazing.
it's actually amazing.
Come on, Miles. Well done, man.
It's actually amazing what Lewis Skelly did. It's honestly like amazing
He's
to
t-
do that, to
yeah.
score his first goal for Arsenal, to celebrate in the way that he did. It's such a statement, man. Raheem.
Do you know something that we don't talk about as well? He's keeping Calafiori out the side, and he cost 40-50 million quid.
Bro, he's
18.
It also shows you how poor some of the decisions in terms of signings were when they bought so much like defensive.
Maybe they shouldn't have bought. Yeah,
spot on, Adam. Spot on.
maybe they
spot
shouldn't
on.
have bought Calafiori and bought a centre
He had
forward.
to
I
defend
like
it.
that deal long term,
Lewis.
though. I like that deal long term because he can play centre back.
Well,
Right
long
back.
term,
long term.
Lewis Skelly's long term, isn't it?
No, but he obviously eventually when Gabriel gets phased out, Calafiori can play centre
tackle.
back. It's Calafiori being there. Is
Or
not a
Raheem
bad sign.
Sterling.
But if you're going to spend
my
that
days.
kind of money last
Oh, good save. Oh, I want Raheem to score as well.
Smash.
That's shit. We've been so shit, haven't we?
Oh, well done. Here we go.
Was Skelly the fourth goal, yeah?
Yeah, Skelly killed
Oh.
the game.
Waka waka.
And Kai Havertz scored third goal.
Yep. And Thomas
Mate,
Partey.
there's been so many that you can't
And then
even
it was
remember.
Thomas Partey. Then it
Do you remember
was
that amazing
I'm so
strike
bad
from
with
Thomas
that.
Partey?
You said something about the Chelsea game like 2 weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah,
I forgot about it.
yeah.
You have to
Nah.
rewatch highlights.
It's weird, isn't it?
There's a lot
like,
of
you
football
can, you
going
can
on,
remember you can remember like a winner scored from like Sean Wright Phillips against Man City in
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah.
But you can't remember like
2 weeks
who
ago.
won
Because we're
last
live.
week.
It's because
Yeah.
we're live, I think. Because we're talking at the same time.
well done, man. Well done, Arsenal, man. You lot have done well today. We showed resilience and heart. I'm proud of the boys. The league might be over, but it's not over today.
What number do you give it then as a percentage chance? I said 2%. I was winding you
That's
up.
30%.
Now you
They need an almighty drop off from Liverpool.
Yeah, but I still
One
70%.
that I don't think is possible.
I give them 70%. Oh yes, if Liverpool don't win this league, it'd be the biggest bottle of every.
It'd be right up there.
Up.
Would it be
until,
worse than Newcastle United
Newcastle, I
in
was
the
about to
90s?
say Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle's the worst. That's number one.
Yeah.
But other than that, after that, it'll be them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
100%. Arsenal's got all these injuries. Saka's been out for the,
Yeah, that's
for the
true.
whole season.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
They've had like 9 points of gap on us.
If they'd lost to Bournemouth or drew to Bournemouth,
Even Brentford.
but the way they beat Bournemouth, it was crazy. The way they beat Bournemouth was disgusting.
Bournemouth played well.
Their
though.
second goal was disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
Liverpool.
Salah.
It was so good, man.
Yeah, Salah.
They just ripped Bournemouth apart.
But that's the difference. Though.
And they kept a clean sheet. Bournemouth put 9 goals past Newcastle and against Nottingham Forest in the last two weeks. 9 goals. 4 against Newcastle. Away from home. They
should have
kept a
scored,
clean
though.
sheet against Bournemouth. They kept a clean sheet against Bournemouth. It's outrageous.
Yeah, we are playing with you lot right now. They're enjoying this. Look at this. They're doing the Olays. I can imagine everybody doing the Olays right now. Look at the switch from Declan Rice.
Look at it.
Great ball.
Look at that for a ball.
Oh my word. Go on, Ethan. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Ah! It's the bloody youth. Hayland 5. Man City 1. Hayland 5. Man City 1. These 2 kids.
I knew he was gonna
18-year-olds have destroyed you today.
I knew he was going to score.
Stay humble, eh?
It's the worst
Stay
result.
humble, eh?
It's the
Girls, eh? Oh my God,
the
North
worst-
London is buzzing, is red, is everything.
It's the worst
Hopefully this
result.
can surge us to win the league. I don't think it's going to happen. Most Arsenal fans don't think it's going to happen. But right now, we are happy. We're surging. Liverpool, we're coming for you. Buvey, get what? Rory, who do you think you scored? Who do you think, Rory? Another 18-year-old. No.
Oh, what a
Look at the goal. Look at the goal, Rory.
What a
Do you know how
goal.
I knew something had happened?
Rory, look.
The pub over the road when I was in the
Look at
toilet
the-
went
look at
nuts.
that.
Oh, that's amazing. 5-1
I
against
can't
City.
go down that fucking road, man.
5-1 against
Keep-
City.
What was that, Booth?
Look at that.
I can't go down that road when we leave now.
Mate, Wanyeri's the boy, isn't he?
No, they
Such
chased
a
me with a
good player.
bat. Last week they chased me with a bat.
With
On
a
my life.
bat?
Swear on my life. Yeah. After you guys were winding them up, the
That
Arsenal fans, when you knocked
someone
them
with
out
a
the FA
bat.
Cup,
That was an old geezer with a walking stick.
some guy was swinging a fucking bat at me. I swear on my life. Swear on my life.
Mad Max.
It's over.
It's
Movie.
over.
Cut the movie. Cut the movie.
Above you in the table. Above you in the table.
Whack
Talk to me.
out,
What about
whack
tonight?
out.
What about tonight? Talk to me about tonight.
Talk to me.
Talk to me about tonight.
Chelsea. Talk to me.
Talk to me about tonight.
Man United.
Mate, have you just
Hole in the
conceded-
roof.
Mate, you know you called them
Hole in the
bottlers. They
roof.
just scored 5 goals against you.
5.
You love to call them
The
bottlers.
roof's
You just
caving
scored-
in at Man United.
Wait, 5 goals.
Chelsea. You're gonna be. You're
Thomas
in debt.
Partey
You're in
pinging
debt.
him in against you. Wanyeri pinging him
You're
in
gonna
against
sell
you.
your club for 10 baits for
Kai
1
Havertz
quid.
missed an open goal.
You got a greyhound racetrack round your stadium. You're gonna sell your quid in the yellow pages for 1 quid.
Mate, you've just conceded 5 goals
No, it's
to a team that
embarrassing.
you always call bottlers.
I think it's the worst result of this run that we're on. It's the
Every
worst result.
result-
Every
He said
result gets.
Every single result.
No, I was saying PSG was the worst. I said
Yeah,
PSG
no,
was
but then we said
This is worse
Feyenoord,
than
then we
PSG.
said Man
No,
United.
you did. I said it was wrong.
No, then you said Man United, then you
I
said
never said
Tottenham.
that.
After
No,
the Man
I
United
didn't.
game, you said this is the worst.
I
Mate,
didn't.
You did not during the game on
yeah,
the day
it's getting
after
worse.
the game.
It's getting
Mate, are they
progressively
giving
worse.
it to Harland here at the end? Are they? Are they? Give it to
Nunes
Haaland.
has to shut up. Nunes has to fuck off.
I'm
in the
sorry, you
changing
got-
room.
you-
But he has to just shut up.
You got to have the league title in
Yeah.
your bag. If
He's
you
got
wanna give
green.
it all.
Oh, look,
Look at him.
Haaland's clapping.
He's going to
Ah.
clap them fans for so long to the Arsenal players get off the pitch so he don't have to
They
walk
don't
past
walk
them.
past them, yeah. Mate, they've battered. Mikel
I'll say
Arteta,
that.
fair play.
Fair
That is
play.
that is a.
He destroyed his
Mate,
Yeah, but
master.
you
This
win,
could actually
you win the
be-
game
this
and
could
it doesn't
actually
mean
be the
anything.
biggest-
No,
Do you
don't.
think this
I'm
could
not trying to
be?
wind you out. It's like,
This could be the best result of Mikel Arteta's managerial career.
One off.
what, pushes him second?
It's up there.
No,
not about-
to
it's not
beat
about
them
the position.
5-1 at
I'm
home.
not- but
The
I'm not
nature
trying
of
to
the
be
win
stubborn.
as well.
I'm
The
not trying to
nature of
be-
the win.
I'm not trying to be negative.
City got
They
it
were
back to
fantastic.
1-1.
But Arsenal were fantastic. But this kind of result should be taking them to the top of the
They've
table.
done the double against you. Oh no, they drew, didn't
know
they?
what I
They
mean?
came so close to doing the double against you.
Yeah.
Miles, how does that make you feel there seeing Wanyeri and Lewis Skelly
It makes
walking
me
off
feel
the pitch
amazing,
together?
man. It makes me feel amazing, and it just shows that Arsenal's doing great things at Haylen. Peter Mertesacker and the rest of the lads, they're doing great things, man. Shout out to them. We've got Bukayo Saka that came from Haylen, obviously Emil Smith-Rowe who's gone on.
Cheeto Obi Martin.
Cheeto Obi Martin's gone to
Aiden
Manchester United, Aiden Haven. So we've got 2 Haylen graduates that's played in a big game, big pressure game. They've both scored. One's come on and scored. Miles Lewis Skelly scored the 4th goal to actually kill the game. It's great, and Arteta's showing them. He's showing faith in the youth. He's showing the faith.
I can't believe what's happened.
This
Honestly,
is the kind of win they can build on for next. I'm not trying to wind you up because this should be the kind of win where it takes you 6 points clear of City, 6 points clear of Liverpool. It's not going to be this season. You've had some issues this season. You're not going to win the title, arguably, but it sets you up for next season.
no, but why
This
not?
kind of win is where Ethan Manieri.
Wait,
but you're only as good as the
It
last
sets
match.
them up for this season.
Yeah, we're only 6 points
You know,
behind them.
I'm saying at the end of the day, Liverpool are going to win the title, aren't they? They are.
But a performance like this will inspire Arsenal to go
Long
to
term, I mean.
Anfield and win this season.
Look at the star boy there.
Oh, look, I don't think they're going to win at Anfield. I don't think they're going to win the league. But it doesn't matter what I think.
You know what I'm
They'll
trying to say? I'm
think it.
saying the positivity of this result actually is a longer term thing because of what you're saying about the
Yeah, I
academy
think
graduates.
it's the biggest result. It's the biggest result of Arteta's career. It will for the furtherance of his career, for the furtherance of Arsenal, for the furtherance of
Ethan
his team.
Ranieri coming in.
But for beating, for winning the
No, I
league
know.
this year,
I know what you mean.
to go to Anfield and win, this
course.
is the result. That
And
helps.
Also, in
also-
terms of your top 4 shouts, Booth, if Chelsea beat West Ham tomorrow, they go above you in the league.
See, that's crazy.
Don't worry
Would
about that though.
And also, even though it was a great result, because obviously if we lost this today, we all know it's over and Liverpool's won the league. But what this also does is it rejuvenate the team and the fan base, and all of us will come together now and we go to that big match on Wednesday against Newcastle away from home, a Carling Cup semi-final. We've just scored 5 goals against Man City. We have to score 2 goals to take it extra time or 3 goals to win.
Yeah. It will
This is a
inspire
big-
this year.
this was
Newcastle just lost to Fulham.
Exactly.
They lost to Bournemouth.
And Bournemouth scored 4 up there.
And these guys can do a job on Newcastle.
This is a big.
When's
this
that,
is a
this
big-
game this
This is
week?
Wednesday. That's Wednesday against Newcastle. So this is a big result before that match.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a
Spot
big
on.
result.
Spot on.
Big result. So
Are we live?
it's
Arsenal, Newcastle.
so it's different. I don't know. Like you said, it might not amount to anything, but right now we're here. We're playing Man City. You guys didn't stop us from winning the league. It would have been beautiful for Harland and the rest of you guys to disable us. Maybe you would have came above us, like you said, second. We've kicked on. We've beaten you in great fashion. We might kick on the Carling Cup. Who knows, man?
It's the biggest. It's a big
It's a
result
great
that
win.
Arsenal have had, and look, Arsenal have had some big wins over the past, say, 3 or 4 years. Nothing like this.
Nah, this is a massive.
This is massive.
Yeah, this is a big, especially in the Emirates era. This is a big win, especially over Man City.
Because also it's all very well going, but people beat City. City are a bit vulnerable. They have looked good lately, and a game like this where there's like history between the players, there's antipathy. All that kind of form goes out the window. There's a little kind of cup final element to this.
I'm not trying to be difficult or wind anyone up. Isn't there something bittersweet if you can be this good Arsenal were and they rip City apart and they dominated the game? It doesn't lead to being the game that gets you 3 points clear of City, 4 points clear of Liverpool. There has to be something bittersweet that Arsenal can be this good this season.
Yeah, of course. So, and especially as an Arsenal fan,
It's going to lead to them coming second again.
No, I
in all
understand what you mean.
probability.
I fully understand what you mean, because if we put in half that performance against Aston Villa, we beat Aston Villa.
Exactly that.
Same against Fulham, same
Exactly.
against Brighton. I understand.
Newcastle at home.
But obviously, when you play the big teams, you rise to the occasion, and it's nice to see that Arsenal Football Club and these players can still rise to that level when we need to do it. We know that. The thing is with this season, for me, just quickly, Arsenal haven't been great this season, and I think it's down to us. That's the reason why we're not winning league. Not because Liverpool's been that great. They've been a good team, but Arsenal have fallen off. So we just showed a spell today that okay, we can still compete.
5-1.
And it's nice to beat Man City 5-1.
It's
You
one
guys
of the
have been
worst
doing
in his
this for
time.
years.
It's one of the worst of his time at Man City. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad, because Arsenal fans, we owe you a beating. We beat you 1-0, 2-1. This is a beating, and you deserve it. And
Well, you're right. We were fucking shit. today.
Big result for Forest as well, really, because it keeps City just off their tails and kind of helps them pull away in third
Yeah,
spot.
Forest will be over the moon with that. Yeah.
Big
So,
result.
but-
And look, it's gone really, really well for Forest, because both Man City and Newcastle and Bournemouth and Villa have everybody below Forest lost.
Even Brighton got smashed.
Even
You know
Brighton.
what it also does?
by
yeah?
Forest.
You
Obviously.
know, it also does. You see, when obviously, if we lost that game, we would have been drawn into the top 4 pack. You want to separate yourself
Yeah.
psychologically.
Yeah.
The 50-point mark.
Yeah, you wanna be
away
looking up, not down.
You want to be
Yeah.
away from the rest. So you just know it's just
Look
us
at
and them.
United, 13th.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Great result for Arsenal today. I'm happy, man. Shout out to the Gunners.
Let's have Buvey with the final words for the show. Thank you to Sky Bet for sponsoring the club.
Bend
Buvey.
over, Buvey.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
thank
be-
you, lads. Pleasure. Make sure you check out Sky Bet in the description down below. We'll be back very, very soon.